Extreme Gong has been brought to you in part by Miller Lite, who reminds you to think when you drink.
Welcome to another edition of Game Show Beaver Chat. We're going to have a good time today. Today we got classic episodes of Match Game. One episode from each year, including the pilot. Sit back and relax, and we'll be back.
Nutty,
Charles Nelson Riley.
kooky,
Charles Nelson Riley.
watch him
Charles Nelson Riley.
every day on Match Game. Smoking,
Charles Nelson Riley.
joking,
Charles Nelson Riley.
smiling,
Charles Nelson Riley.
styling.
Charles Nelson Riley.
Charles Nelson Riley, he's on Game Show Network. Yeah.
I have other offers and it's renewal time.
This year, like last year, the best is right here, every day of the week.
Keep on smiling with us. Don't you forget to keep on coming by. If you want to be the best, you'll keep your eyes on CBS. On CBS is easy. CBS is easy. CBS is easy on the eyes. That's why we keep on saying, this year like last year, the best is right here on CBS.
CBS, America's #1 network for 17 years.
17 years.
17 years?
17 years.
December 31st, 1962, the Match Game premiered on NBC. The show had 7 incredible years on the air, but it almost didn't happen because the show almost got canceled. So they invited comedy writers, and the show was a big smash on that air. The show ended on September 26, 1969 to make room for new programming. But the show returned 4 years later on July 2nd, 1973. Coming up next, classic episodes of Match Game. Stay tuned.
Happy Holidays from GSN.
Get ready to match the stars. Arlene Francis, Jack Klugman, Bert Convey, Joanne Flug, Richard Dawson, Betty White, as we play the 1973 edition of Match Game. And here's the host of Match Game, Gene Ritter.
Hey! to these beautiful, gifted, celebrated people. Hello there, you beautiful people. Arlene, you're going to be as good as this as every other game you've ever played. And terrific. Mr. Dawson. He speaks French. You speak French.
Yes, I was in Paris during the war. I was in the army.
On our side?
No, I was a Japanese nurse.
Oh. Yes, well, here we go. It really is marvelous to be back with the now version of Match Game. This is your old favorite, updated with more action, more money, and as you can see, more celebrities. Now, you've met the stars. Here to match them is our current champion who's already won $1,200. She is Susan Hunter, and her new challenger, Wendy Ryan. Let's have a little applause for these ladies. Okay. Wendy, would you tell us a little about yourself, please?
I'm a food checker from Garden Grove, California.
Nice to have you with us. Good luck to both ladies. Now, both of you are going to try to match our 6 celebrities in answering questions. Going to get 2 chances. At the end of the second round, whoever has matched the most celebrities wins, gets $100, and has a right to go to a jackpot match where you can win up to $5,000. Okay? All right, we're ready for round 1. Now, Wendy, since you're the challenger, you'll always go first, so please pick a question.
I'll take question A.
Question A is over here. Listen carefully now, and everyone will participate. Here we go.
Henry and Bill or something.
John, here we go. John's daughter came home from college with a blank. John's daughter came home from college with a blank. All right, put something on those cards. And let me know when you're finished. You'll think about that, Wendy. Everybody ready? Okay. Put that card in the slot there now, Joanne, so I know you're finished. There. There it is. All right, everybody's finished over there. Wendy will get your response to this. John's daughter came home from college with a...
boyfriend.
With a boyfriend. Sounds like a reasonable answer to me. Bert Convy, what does it sound like to you?
Yes, well, I thought she did exactly the same thing. Came home with a boy.
Boyfriend, that's the same thing. That is a match. There's 1 score for you, Wendy. Arlene.
I figure she didn't pass. She came home with a hangover.
A hangover. There's an answer for you. All right, Jack.
I think she came home with a boyfriend. Look at
boyfriend.
this.
There's another match.
I'm keeping it clean tonight.
Okay, you've got 2. Joanne.
Well, I was trying to spell boy, but it came out finance.
She came home with this rich fella. That is
well,
not...
that's Beyonce.
Okay. Now, Richard.
I just wanted to say somewhere her parents shaking their heads saying we spent $30,000 giving her an education. And she spells finance for fiance. Degree.
Degree is his response. No match there. Let's see if we get a boyfriend from Betty White.
Well, you know, whatever turned you on, she came home with a friend.
Friend, what
I
about
almost
that,
left
Judge?
Yara.
That is not a match because it could have been... No, it could have been a girlfriend.
boy.
Well, no, hold everything. No, you could be a girlfriend, no. Shall we proceed? Dignity. All right, let's
Alan, I'm
complete
on
the
your
round
side, and I'm on
get
Betty White's
Susan's
side.
assignment. Name a movie star, past or present, with a great body.
I'm not going to talk about myself and those...
No. Movie star, past or present, with a great body.
I know what people are going to say.
Movie star, past or present. Well, I don't know who I would name. You got one, Susan? Think about it. Hold on there. Let's wait until they finish writing. We're waiting for Bert. You finished? Okay, everybody is just about set. So, Susan, tell us which movie star comes to your mind.
Well, I'll go for Burt Reynolds.
You'll go for Burt Reynolds?
Well, have him back in the morning.
Everyone's going for Burt Reynolds. Well, all right, Bert Convy.
Well, I go for Burt Reynolds, too, but but I go for Raquel Welch a heck of a lot more.
Raquel Welch. So there's no match there, and let's see what Arlene did.
I'm sorry, I went right with him. I wanted Raquel Welch.
Raquel Welch. Now we're looking for Susan's answer. Burt Reynolds. Jack, what did you do?
If anyone gets the wrong idea...
Yes?
I happen to go for Kirk Douglas.
Kirk Douglas.
So you didn't know it. So what? It's all out now.
Does he have a great body?
And a good kisser, too.
Yeah. Okay, Joanne, what have you got there?
I went for an oldie but Goldie. I went for Tarzan, Johnny Weissmuller.
Johnny Weissmuller. Yeah, he had a great body. No match there. Richard?
I must tell you that I wouldn't go for Burt Reynolds because I think Burt's old enough to go for himself. I went for Victor Mature.
Victor Mature had a great body.
He took 2 columns and brought the house down.
Okay, Betty, we're looking for Burt Reynolds.
Gene, this may not be a match the way you play. I don't know, but I went for Burt Reynolds. There's a little.
Wow! Burt Reynolds it is!
Oh, yeah, it's a very important lady.
You got saved there by Betty White. All right, you scored once at the end of round 1. Wendy Ryan is ahead 2-1. Now we go to round 2. All right, Wendy, this is our final round. You make the selection.
I'd like the A question again, please.
The A question again, and let's see who will participate now. Arlene and Joanne, Richard and Betty. Only you. Here we go. Mary said, I'd like to become the first woman blank. I'd like to become the first woman blank. Wendy has matched 2 celebrities, so that's why only 4 are participating. Is there something I can do for you, Joanne?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. She's finished. All right. There's her response. Now, Wendy, give us your response. I'd like to become the first woman...
Astronaut.
Astronaut is her response. Arlene, what do you say?
I'm flying with that girl.
Astronaut. There's
Astronaut.
a match. Okay. Now, Joanne.
Me too.
Oh, very good. You picked up 2, Wendy. And Richard.
If they were ladies, I certainly would kiss my astronaut, but I thought president.
President. So there's no match there.
Oh, what a shame.
And Betty White.
President.
President. Okay. So you picked up 2, Wendy. You have 4 at this moment. Let's complete this second and final round with Susan Hunter's assignment. Now, Susan, you must match 3 celebrities to achieve a tie. However, you can win it if you match 4 times. Now, everyone will participate except Betty White.
Oh.
Here we go.
But there you go.
Because you married Alan Ludden.
No, you've already matched Betty. Mary never wears a blank. Now, just watch yourselves out there. It's our show. Are you ready? They are ready. Susan, what do you say? Mary never wears a...
Bra.
A bra. She said that very shyly and very demurely and
Are you
sweetly.
going to let Joanne play this round?
Yes. Stand up and be counted. Yeah. All right, shall we continue now? Bert, may we see your answer,
That's
please?
the first time I ever saw anybody blush in the back. Isn't that interesting?
Mary never wears a...
Well, I'd like to take a look at that. Mary, we talk about a lot, doesn't wear a bra. I
bra.
agree.
So
completely.
you've scored 1, Susan. There's 1 match. Arlene.
Bra. Another.
Bra is your answer. 4-3 at the moment, and Jack Klugman.
A bra.
Wow, he says in small letters.
I know Mary.
At this moment, the score is tied, Susan. If 1 more match occurs, you will win the game. May we see your answer, Joanne?
No snickering.
No snickering.
Bra.
Bra it is. You've won the game. Congratulations, Steve. Step down here, please. Right over here. Okay. You got bra? All right. Well, Wendy, we're sorry to say goodbye to you. We do have a nice gift for you backstage, together with our thanks for playing match games. Goodbye, Wendy Ryan. All right. Now, you've won $100. And more important than that, you've got the right to try for our jackpot match, which can pay up to $5,000. We'll be playing that exciting jackpot match right after this. All right, now, are you all ready?
Yes, I am.
Okay, now we're going to play the jackpot match here. And we polled an entire studio audience last week, and we got their best response to this. Red blank. Red blank. The most frequent response given then by that audience is worth $500 if you match it. And the second most common answer, $250. And the third, $100. Now, whatever you win is yours to keep, but more important than that, you can go on to try for 10 times your winnings. That means if you match the $500 response, you'll have a shot at $5,000. Now, the panelists are going to help you choose 3 celebrities, get their suggested responses, and then select one. Let's do that now, one at a time. Which celebrity will you select first?
I'll go with Betty White, please.
Betty White. How would you
Fool
fill
that you
that
are.
blank? Red blank.
Red, white, and blue.
Red, white, and blue is Betty. That's enough. Cut.
Oh, my
Okay.
God.
That's her response. Choose another celebrity.
Jack Klugman, please.
Jack.
Skelton.
Red Skelton is what he says. Okay. That's 2 answers for you. How about the third one?
Joanne Flug, please.
Joanne?
I'd say red hot.
Red hot.
Oh, you speaking for yourself, you little
That's hold it there. Stay up in your cubicle. Okay. Now we have red, white, and blue, red Skelton, and red hot. Now you pick one of those or discard them all and give us one of your own, but we must call for one response now.
I'll go with red, white, and blue.
Red, white, and blue. All right, let's find out now how that audience responded. We're looking for red, white, and blue. May we see the $100 response? Red Rose. All right. We're looking for red, white, and blue. May we see the $250 response? Red Riding Hood. That ain't bad either. No one thought of that. I didn't even think of that. Here's your last chance. May we see the $500 response? Red, white, and blue. There it is. Very well done. Okay. You've done it. You've won the $500. You can now play for $5,000. Now, to collect the $5,000 jackpot, you must match one of our celebrities and match that star head to head. I have the question right here in my pocket in an envelope, and we'll take a look at it. It's worth $5,000. It's a fill-in water blank. Now, you think about that for a second. In the meantime, choose a celebrity. Which one of our celebrities do you want to try to match?
I'll go with Betty White.
Betty White. All right, Betty. This is a fill-in water blank. W-A-T-E-R, water blank. You write an answer down on that card, and you face me to make sure that you can't see what's going on over there. And then when she's finished, we'll call for your response. Good. $5,000 at stake here. Are you finished, Betty?
Good. Yes,
Ari?
I'm
Okay,
finished in the
put it in a
business.
little slot there,
Oh,
and
yes,
we'll know
I'm
you're really
sorry.
finished. All right. Now, would you give us your response? Water,
Bed?
water, bed. All right, Betty White, for $5,000, may we see your answer?
What a shame.
Water bed.
Well, Susan Hunter, you've already won $1,300. You just won the $5,000. You have a grand total of $5,300. But you're not through yet. Now you can go on and play more Match Game, and you'll meet your next challenger right after this. Okay, here we go. Welcome back to Match Game. We have a new challenger. He is Stuart Linderman. Stuart, welcome to the show. Now, Stuart, would you give us a little thumbnail sketch of yourself?
I'm a medical student from Chicago, Illinois.
Nice to have you with us, and good luck to you. Now, you know how we play, so let's start with round one. There it is. A challenger makes the first selection, so you go right ahead, Stuart.
A, please.
A it is, and here we go. Since we're starting fresh, everyone participates, and this is it. Every girl needs at least one blank.
That's true.
That's but
Your pistol.
do an answer there on the card. Every girl needs at least one blank. You think about that, Stuart? Richard has finished his. Top tier is ready. I can see you're looking over their shoulders up there. Okay, everybody's ready. And now Stuart will call for your response. Every girl needs at least one
Boyfriend.
Boyfriend is his answer. Let's see if that scores up here. Bert.
Well, I think boyfriend comes under the general heading of a man, wouldn't you
How
say?
about that? That is a match.
Sure.
Okay, that scores once. Arlene?
Well, this comes under the general heading of a man, too. But it's not the same thing. Husband.
Husband. No, that is not a match. All right, Jack, we're looking for boyfriend.
The only reason I have a boyfriend is to have one of these.
Love affair.
Love affair? Love
Every
affair.
girl needs at least one love affair. No match there. Joanne?
I started out with a husband and then I switched to a mink coat.
I see.
Not necessarily in that order.
That's right. Okay, no match there. Richard, what
That
do you
is
say?
actually a very good idea, as long as you can button it up by the time... I chose friend. Is that all right?
Friend is,
Friend?
well, every girl is... No,
Well, I didn't want to nail her down.
Yeah,
you know.
no, it could be a girlfriend, so that's not an
You're
exact
quite
match.
right. I apologize.
Okay, Betty.
Gene, as you know, this is not boyfriend and friend is not my best category. I said love affair with that.
You bring somebody else up there. Watch it there. No touching on the program, please. Okay. All right, let's finish round one with an assignment for Susan Hunter. Name something a baby does more than an adult. Something, something a baby does more than an adult. And, oh yes, something a baby does more than an adult.
She's just dropping a note to her mom.
Okay. All right, here we go. Susan?
I'll say cries. Cries.
Cries. All right, something a baby does more than an adult cries. Bert, what did you say?
I feel like a fool now, I can tell you.
What?
I said babies wet the bed more than adults do.
Wets the bed. Well, listen.
Well, it's true.
It is true. You have
It is
children,
true.
do you?
I haven't wet the bed in
Yeah.
years, I can tell you.
All right, Arlene, what do you say?
I said burp.
Burp. All right, we're looking for the word cry, something a baby does more than an adult. Her answer was cry. What's yours, Jack?
You haven't been around my wife lately. She burps more than any baby cries.
Cry, there's a match, Susan. You scored once. Joanne.
Well, I started out to agree with Bert and I switched to cries too.
Cry, another match. That's the answer Susan's looking for. Richard.
Actually, I have what babies cry if they don't, are not allowed to
burp. Okay, that
Or,
answer
of
came
course,
up. Grub. Okay, Betty, what do you say? Cry is what?
You're close. I said cry.
Cry, another match. Okay. Susan is going great guns, isn't she? At the end of round one, it's 3-1 in her favor. And now we'll go to our second and final round. And here it is. Stuart, your turn to make a selection.
B, please.
B it is, and this is it. Now, here we'll have a participation with Arlene, Jack, Joanne, Richard, and Betty, because you've already matched Bert. John said, I haven't had a blank in a month. John said that. I haven't had a blank in a month.
God, he's a regular, isn't
Did I please write on this one?
Yes. No, you do not participate on this one, Bert.
I'm going to do it for my own amusement, if you don't mind.
Don't show it to anybody.
All right. All celebrities ready? Betty is ready? Yep. Okay, you're laughing already, Betty. Okay.
That's our own writing.
Stuart, may we get your response? John said, I haven't had a blank in a month.
Must I? I'll say drink.
A drink in a month. Okay, I think that's a pretty good answer. Let's see if it scores. Arlene.
I'll drink to that.
There's a drink. Stuart, your decision was wise so far. You got one match. Jack.
He couldn't be more right.
That's all right. I say it right there. All right, you're tied now, 3-3 at this moment. Let's see if Joanne breaks the tie. Drink it is. Okay, and Richard.
Oh, I don't drink because somebody bent my funnel, so I put affair.
Okay.
One of those a month to keep you happy.
Right. One a month, whether you need it or not. Betty?
Good for you.
What do you say?
Do you have an eraser? I said cigarette.
Cigarette. Well, that's not a bad, it's no match, but it's not a bad answer. All right, now let's go to Susan's half of the round. At this midpoint, Susan, it's 4-3 in Stuart's favor, and you must score once to stay in the game. However, if you score twice, you'll win another game. This time, Bert, Arlene, and Richard are the only participants because you've already matched the others. Here it is. Fill in this blank. Charles blank.
What?
Charles blank. You don't play this round.
Charles.
You've already matched, Jack, so you don't write anything. Just Richard, Arlene, and Bert. Charles blank, Susan. Are you ready up there?
Yes, sir.
Ready down here. Okay, Susan, we'll call for your response now. Charles?
De Gaulle.
Charles de Gaulle. All right, let's see if that scores for her. Bert?
Eh oui, Monsieur de Gaulle.
Charles de Gaulle, very good. We've got a tie score. One more, Susan, and you've won the game. Arlene?
Et moi aussi, de Gaulle.
Charles de Gaulle, congratulations. You won another game. Very well done. Okay. Look at that girl. Very good. And he's got it too, another de Gaulle. Well, Stuart, we're sorry to say goodbye to you. We have a lovely gift for you backstage, together with our thanks for playing Match Game. Stuart Linderman. Now, for winning the game, we deposit $100 in your account, and give you a chance at our jackpot match, which can pay up to $5,000. We'll get to that big money match right after this. All right, Susan here is all set for our jackpot match. Now, remember, we asked an entire studio audience for their best response to this. That's the way it goes. Baked blank. Baked blank. Top response pays $500, second $250, and the third $100. Now, whatever you win will be yours. Then you can play for 10 times that amount. So let's select 3 celebrities and get their responses. Name one.
Richard Dawson, please.
Richard, what do you say? How do you fill in that blank?
I think an audience full of Poles would have come up with the answer, baked potato.
Baked potato is what he says. Another celebrity?
Bert Convy, please.
Bert, what do you say to this? Baked?
Yes, that's a good idea. But lasagna was what came to my mind. I know that's...
He's not even Italian.
I know, so I won't... Let's not say that. Let's say baked beans.
Baked beans is what he says, okay. Baked beans. And now a third celebrity.
Arlene Francis.
Arlene, what do you say?
Baked Alaska, yummy.
Baked Alaska is her answer. All right, you may take one of those or give us one of your own, Susan, but right now, one answer if you please.
Baked beans.
Baked beans. Okay, that's what she says. Let's find out how the audience responded. We're looking for baked beans. May we see the $100 response? Baked Alaska. That came up there. Arlene said that. Baked beans. We're looking for that. Let's see the $250 response. Baked potatoes. That's up there. Richard Dawson said that. Now your last chance, Susan, here. May we see the $500 response? Yes. Baked beans it is. Terrific. Another $500. You now play for $5,000. To collect that yes, I'm going to say that anyway. To collect that $5,000 jackpot, you must match one of our celebrities and match that star head to head. Okay, I've got it right here in an envelope in my pocket. It's worth $5,000, and this is it. It's a fill-in. General blank. General blank. It'll have to be an exact match. All right, which one of our celebrities do you want to try to match?
Jack Klugman.
Jack. All right, you can think of an answer, Jack, and put it down on a card and then put it in that slot there.
$5,000?
That's right. You face me, if you would, there, Susan. And Jack is writing his answer, and then we'll get your response. May I have this dance while we're waiting? No. Have you thought of an answer? Jack, are you finished?
Yes.
All right, put it in the slot there. Okay. Now, would you give us your $5,000 fill-in for this? General
Grant.
General Grant is what she says. All right, Jack, for $5,000, may we see your answer?
She is a lot older than she looks. MacArthur.
General MacArthur. Well, Susan, you didn't do it that time. You didn't make that match, but you still have a total dollar amount of $6,900. That's pretty good. And you've got the right to play another match game against another contender. But that's going to have to be tomorrow because today's session of Match Game is ended. Did you enjoy it?
Very much.
I guess you did. Well, I enjoyed it too. And I enjoyed the participation of these wonderful celebrities, Bert Convy and Arlene Francis and Jack Klugman and Joanne Flug and Richard Dawson and Betty White. This is Gene Rayburn saying so long for Match Game 1973. Thank you.
Michael Landon, Vicki Lawrence, Jack Klugman, Joanne Flug, Richard Dawson, Anita Gillette, as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 73. And here's the host of Match Game 73, Gene
Thank you very much. Okay. Look at these beautiful people.
I thought Alan London had blonde hair.
What's that?
Oh, nothing, sir.
Nothing.
You know, with all this talent on the stage, we could do a Broadway show, or we could start a circus, or any number of things we could do with these people. Well, if we did a circus, what would you do?
I'd go somewhere where I'm not known, start all over again. I'd go over there.
It's a real joy to have all of you with us, and we thank you for being here. Now I welcome you to Match Game 73. This is your old favorite, updated with more action, more money, and as you can see, more celebrities. You've met our stars, and here to match them for money are two competing contestants, Stanley Viltz and Joan Roselle. All right. We welcome you, ladies. Pleasure to have you here. And we want to find out a little bit about you, and we especially want to find out about you, Stanley. How did that happen?
My mother went to the movies a lot. She saw Betty Davis.
That's not what you think. Oh, tell us about it.
She saw Betty Davis starring as a girl named Stanley in This Our Life.
And
she decided that was it.
And that was your name?
Right.
And are you from this area?
Yes, I'm a native Californian. I live in Los Angeles.
Okay, nice to have you with us. And how about you? Joan Roselle, tell us a little about yourself.
All right, I have two handsome sons. I work part-time in public relations, and I love music and sports.
Okay, good luck to you, ladies. Here we go. Both of you are going to try to match our 6 celebrities in answering questions. You're going to get 2 chances. At the end of the second round, whoever's matched the most celebrities wins, gets $100, and has the right to go to our super match where you can win over $5,000. So everybody gets set, and we're going to start that game right after this. Match Game 73. Is everybody ready for round one?
Yes.
All right, here we go with round 1. There it is. Now, Joan, since this is the very first show, you won the toss backstage, so you will make the selections, and there they are.
Okay, B.
B is what she picks. Everyone plays. Listen carefully. The sexiest thing a woman can wear is blank. Did you hear that, Joan? The sexiest thing a woman can wear is blank. Who is that in the audience saying, ooh, 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 ooh? Watch that out there. All right, everyone ready over here? You're not quite ready. Okay, now you are ready. Now let's get Joan Roselle's response. What do you say the sexiest thing a woman can wear is?
I'll say a negligee.
A negligee?
Yes.
Okay, that's what she says. Let's see if she scores with that. Mike Landon?
Well, I saw one of my wife's baby pictures, and I said just herself.
So, in effect, that would be nothing. But
yes.
That's very interesting. No match there, though. Vicki?
I tend to agree with Joan. However, I put this. I don't know why.
Nothing.
Which is probably more a man's opinion than it is a woman's, I guess.
Okay, so we're looking for a negligee, Jack. What have you got?
And with the exclusion of my wife, nothing.
All right, we're looking for a negligee. Joanne, what do you say?
Well, I think you should keep them guessing, and I always think if you're really covered up, it's much more provocative. So I said a long dress.
A long dress. Exactly what you're wearing, and you ain't doing bad in that, honey. All right, Richard, what do you say?
Do you have any nude pictures of yourself? Would you like to buy some?
Tim.
I love Marilyn Monroe, and that's what she said.
Look at this. Look at this.
Perfume.
So we haven't got a negligee so far. Let's see if we get one from Sweetie or Anita.
Tell the truth, I really couldn't spell negligee, and then I think I look best in nothing.
Okay. So, Joan, you didn't score with that. Now let's see if your opponent, Stanley, here scores with this. Everyone plays. John and George traded blanks for a week. John and George traded blanks for a week. I see the audience has their own game going out there. With that question, you rascals there. Do not color the opinions of our people up here. Okay, we're all set. Stanley, go.
Wives.
Traded wives.
It's not that kind of a show, Stanley.
Wives.
Just because that's your name.
Let's see what you say, Mike. John and George traded...
Well, Ben never let the guys get married on the show, so we just kept trading marbles.
That was difficult, wasn't it? Especially with a long run like that. Okay, Vicki Lawrence, what do you say?
Well, I almost said wives, but far be it for me to ruin my image, so I said cars.
Cars for a week. A logical answer. And we go to Jack Klugman.
I figured George and John might get lucky, and they traded apartments for a week.
So we're still looking for your match there, Stanley. Wives. Joanne, what do you say?
Well, Vicki and I think alike. I thought first I should put wives, but it was a little tacky. So I always like to drive a different car. So I put cars.
No match there. How about you, Richard Dawson?
I must say that being a biblical scholar and knowing you said wives, I thought of Job's wife. And so just a little humor.
Yeah, very little.
Never said
All right, last chance.
Well, since my new series is Bob and Carol and Ted and Alice Think of the Possibilities, I put wives.
So at the end of round one, Stanley is ahead 1-0, and now we'll go to round two. There it is. Challenger, make a selection.
All right, I'll try B again.
B again, and here it is. Oh, and Joan, you must match one celebrity to stay in the game. And since you didn't match anyone in the first round, all celebrities play, okay? Here's the question. Name something you squeeze. Jack Klugman was the first one finished. Okay, we're all set. Joan, name something you squeeze.
I'm debating whether to be serious, but the panel is going the other way. I'm going to have to say girlfriend.
A girl or girlfriend. Yeah, I guess, all right, they'll be the same thing. Her answer is girl. That's what we're looking for. Mike Landon, what do you say?
I know you think I'm going to say a horse, but that isn't true. But I do squeeze a lemon.
You squeeze a lemon?
Yes.
No match there. We're looking for girl, Vicki.
Oh, I was close to Michael. I'm just a little sweeter. An orange.
An orange. Okay, and Jack.
In a way, she's right. Squeeze a girl, but squeeze my wife, or you squeeze a lemon. It all
We're looking for the answer, girl. She is over here. Let's see what you have, Joanne.
Well, I really went way far away. I put squeeze a toothpaste tube.
One does squeeze, doesn't one?
You're being an all-American girl.
Richard, what do you say?
I love your mind, Joanne. You don't use narcotics, do you? I squeeze a lemon.
A lemon.
And I'm sick about it.
Now, hold everything here. You must match Anita because she has one, you have none here. You must match Anita on this, or Stanley will be the winner. All right, let's see it.
Well, it was oranges.
Oranges! So our winner is Stanley Vilks. Okay, you stand right here if you would, please. And we've got to say goodbye to Joan Roselle. We have a lovely gift for you backstage, together with our thanks for playing Match Game 73. Let's say goodbye to Joan. Come up here, Stanley. I'm going to tell my wife I stood there with a contestant, had my hand around Stanley, and no one thought the word. Now listen, Stanley, you won the $100, and you got the right to try for our super match, which can pay over $5,000. Get set for that, and that's going to happen right after this.
73, we've got a winner here. She's got her $100, and now she's going to have a go at increasing her winnings with the super match. Are you all set, Stanley?
I am.
Okay, now we polled a previous studio audience for their best response to this blank bridge. The most frequent response given by that audience is worth $500 if you can match it. The second most common answer pays $250, and the third $100. Now, whatever you win is yours to keep, but you can then go on to try for 10 times your winnings. That means if you match the $500 response, you'll have a shot at $5,000. The panelists are going to help you. You choose 3 celebrities. We'll do that one at a time. Get their suggested responses, and then select one. All right? Choose one.
Michael Landon.
Michael Landon. How do you handle this? Fill in this blank. Blank bridge. What do you
Bridge. The Golden Gate.
Golden Gate Bridge is his response. Another celebrity, Stanley?
Richard Dawson.
Richard Dawson.
London Bridge.
London Bridge. Okay. And the third one, Stanley?
Anita.
Anita Gillette.
The George Washington Bridge.
George Washington Bridge. Okay. You've got 3 bridges, Stanley. Golden Gate Bridge, London Bridge, and the George Washington Bridge. Now, you pick one of those or discard them all and give us one of your own. But right now, we want one response from you.
Golden Gate.
Golden Gate, the answer that Mike Landon gave you. All right, let's find out how that audience responded. We're looking for the Golden Gate Bridge. May we see the $100 response? Brooklyn Bridge. No one thought of that. I didn't even think of that. It's a good one, though. All right, we're looking for Golden Gate. May we see the $250 response? Yeah. Golden Gate it is! Okay, Stanley, you've got the $250. You're now going to have a go at $2,500. Before we do that, let's find out what's under the $500 response. London Bridge, that was up there. Richard Harris gave you that one.
Richard
Dawson.
Oh, I like that billing. I'll accept that. Don't get up. Just a second. He'll keel over in a minute.
Now, Stanley, to collect the $2,500, you must match one of our celebrities and match that star head to head. Now, I'm going to get your question for you. It's in this envelope. Everyone listen carefully because one celebrity will be chosen. Remember, this is worth $2,500. Fill in this blank. Bill blank. Now, Stanley, tell us which celebrity do you want to pick on that question?
Richard Dawson.
Okay. Now, you turn around and face me. Face me. No, me. It's exciting when you win all that money, isn't it? And he's writing his answer down. Bill blank. Okay, now, for $2,500, Stanley, we want your response. Bill.
Board.
Who? Billboard. That's your answer. All right, Richard Dawson. For $2,500, let's see your answer.
Did you say billboard, darling?
She said billboard.
I said Bill Bailey.
Well, Stanley, you didn't make that match, but you still have your total winnings of $350, and you're not through yet. You're still our champ. You're going to take on a new challenger, and we're going to meet your new challenger in a moment. Here on Match Game 73, we're ready to meet a new challenger, and there she is. Let's say hello to Edie Clark. Yeah. Hello, Edie. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Good. You know how we play, do you?
Yes, I do.
All right. Would you like to tell us a little about yourself?
A little.
Okay. Not too much, folks. She doesn't tell all.
Well, if I get started, we'll never stop. I'm a wife, a student, and a secretary. Not necessarily in that order, but all mixed up together.
Okay, good. Anything you say is okay with us. All right, we're all ready for round 1. There it is. Now, as the challenger, Edie, you'll make the selections. Go.
B for Bill.
B for Bill, you say?
Bill.
Yeah, oh, all right. All right, everyone plays here, and this is it. The surest way to tell the age of a woman is to look at her blank. The surest way to tell the age of a woman is to look at her blank.
That's not right.
What are you doing over there? Are you ready? Okay, they're all ready, so we'll get your response now. Edie Clark, what do you say? The surest way to tell the age of a woman is to look at her...
Face.
Face is what she says. Now, that's the answer we're looking for from the celebrities. Mike Landon, what do you say?
Well, I think it's certainly a portion thereof. Her wrinkles.
Her wrinkles. Can't match that. And how about you, Vicki Lawrence?
I'd have to agree with Michael. Do we win any money?
Okay, Jack?
These people must spend a lot of time with my wife. Wrinkles.
Wrinkles. Surest way to tell the age of a woman is to look at her...
Well, I started with eyes, and then I switched over to wrinkles.
To wrinkles. All right, we're looking for a face. Richard, what have you got?
Everybody put the old wrinkle gag, eh? Easiest way to tell the age is to look at the birth certificate.
Okay, Anita, what do you say?
Well, it's completely wrong because there are people who have them and they're not so old. I put chins. I don't know why.
Chins.
Number of chins.
No more drinks.
So, Edie, you didn't score with that. Let's go to Stanley's half of this round and see how we do with that. Jack was lonely. So he went...
Aren't we all?
So he went out with Bill Bailey. Yeah.
Everybody plays. Jack was lonely, so he went to a blank. Did you hear that? Jack was lonely, so he went to a blank. It's not the story of your life, Joanne. Just a simple answer is all.
I know, but I keep changing my mind.
Okay, she's ready. All right, Stanley, may we get your response to this? So he went to a...
Bar.
Bar is what she says. It seems to me like it's a logical answer. Mike, what did you say?
Well, he went to it, and then he went up it. He went up the hill.
He went up the hill.
Jack and Jill went up the hill. He was lonely.
Oh.
Take it from a Cartwright. When you get lonely, you'll go up a hill.
What do you say, Vicky?
You? I don't know. I said party.
He went to a party. Okay, Jack Klugman?
Now, don't knock this until you've tried it. He went to a massage parlor. Maybe you didn't get a right answer, but Jack had a heck of a time.
We're looking for a bar. What do you say, Joanne?
That's what I put. I put a bar.
Bar. What about...
Joanne doesn't go to bars anymore. We've slowed her down. We've bent her funnel. I said he went to a beach.
He went to a beach. Okay. We're looking for bar, Anita.
Well, I can't show my answer because I'm too embarrassed. It was
Why?
the first thing that I thought if a person is lonely, but you see, oh, it's terrible. I said an orgy. I've never been to one in my life.
Was there an address on that one you wrote there?
Maybe I should go and look for him if he's really lonely.
You matched Joanne there, so you scored once, Stanley. And now we're going to round two. Here we go. Challenger, you make the first selection.
I'll stay with B.
I beg your pardon?
B.
B it is. Here we go. Now, everyone participates, and this is it. John gave Mary a beautiful blank for Christmas. John gave Mary a beautiful blank for Christmas. Edie's thinking of her answer. All right, we're all set. Edie, may we have your response?
John gave Mary
A beautiful
fur for Christmas.
Fur for Christmas. That's her answer. Mike, what do you say?
Well, what I say is he gave her a beautiful present.
He did. All right, can't match that with fur. Vicky?
Well, there are a lot of things. I'd like a car.
Beautiful car. That's a nice Christmas present. Jack, what do you say?
Today I give her a fur, a ring.
A ring.
On a phone. That's
not
what
a bad gift. Joanne, we're looking for fur. What do you say?
I love clothes and I love furs, but I said dress.
A beautiful dress. And Richard has...
Gave her a fur. There's a naughty pine up there.
I put ring because that's what I'd like.
Okay.
You got it.
So you scored once there. Now the other half of the round. Stanley, we've got this for you. Mary blanks like a bird. Mary blanks like a bird. Okay? Here we go. Everybody ready over there? All finished? What do you say, Stanley? Mary sings like a bird is what she says. Mike Landon, Mary...
You wouldn't believe this, Mary. I won't give her a real name. She flies like a bird.
I don't believe that I heard that answer. Vicki, what do you say? We're looking for
I'm so
sings.
proud of myself.
Sings, there's a match. Okay, Jonathan. Hey, sings, there's another one. And she is our winner. Congratulations to you. Okay, we'll get back here and we'll talk with our two-time winner here, Stanley, right after this. Sir, we've just about run out of time, but we've got to say goodbye to you. But first, to this pretty lady here, Edie Clark. We have a lovely gift for you backstage, together with our thanks for playing Match Game 73. Goodbye, Edie. Well, I guess we're going to say goodbye to you, too, aren't we? We'll see you next time, right? You'll have a chance at the super match. A chance to really go for a lot of money. If you got $450, that's yours. You were beautiful, and I thank you all. I've enjoyed it. I hope you have, too. We'll be back next time with our contestants and our panel of 6 fabulous celebrities. Gene Rayburn saying so long for Match Game 73.
Departing contestants receive an assortment of fine Clairol products featuring Born Blonde, Lightener, and Toner. The toner with no peroxide, Born Blonde, is real blonde. And an assortment of candy featuring Chunky, extra thick for extra flavor, delicious bit of honey, Goobers, chocolate-covered peanuts, Raisinets, and famous O. Henry candy bar.
Want to play some rock and roll? Just tune in and play. Weekends at 12:30 p.m. Eastern, 9:30 a.m. Pacific.
Goodson, Bill Todman production. Get ready to match the stars. Don Adams, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, Mitzi McCall, Richard Dawson, and Elaine Joyce as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 74. And now, here's the host of Match Game 74, Gene Rayburn.
Thank you, Johnny Olson. Gee, what a spontaneous bunch you got here, John. Terrific audience. You're all in show business. Thank you for joining us here at Match Game 74. You're going to have a good time because we got all these ding-a-lings who are going to entertain the heck out of you. And now, us old kids on the block will welcome the 2 new kids on the block with a brisk round of applause. Shall we welcome Don Adams and Mitzi McCall? Thank you. He won, too. How are you, old Don?
All right, Gene, how are you?
I'm very well. It's nice to have you here on this stage.
You do me better than I do.
That's right. Well, I guess they're all ready, so let's say hello to our player over here and current champ, Beth Hornan. Hi, Beth. Beth has won 1 game. She's got $200 to her credit, and she's ready to have a go at the big money. Are you?
Yes, I'm ready.
The big money being the big money super match of over $5,000. And I think we better go to a commercial before the whole stage goes up in flames. Okay, here we are with Beth Horning. She's going to have a go at over $5,000. You ready, Beth?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right, let's begin it then. We polled a recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. Hip blank. Now, the answer they gave most often is worth $500 to you if you match that one. Then if you match the next one, you get $250. If you match the bottom one, you get $100. 3 celebrities are allowed to suggest answers. Whom do you choose?
Richard.
Richard, what do you say?
Hip, hip, hooray!
Hip, hip, hooray! There's one answer for you.
Elaine.
Hip hugger.
Hip hugger.
That's Richard. And you too, Gene.
Yeah, that's right.
Billy Barty.
Oh, that's a short jump.
All right, that's 2 now.
And Brett.
And Brett.
How about Hippity Hop?
Hippity hop.
No?
Yeah.
All right, never mind.
No, that's
You'll
it.
be sorry.
Hippity hop. Hippity hop is one answer, hip hugger is another, and hip hip hooray is another. You may choose one of those or suggest one yourself. What would you like to do?
I'm going to go with hip hugger.
You're right. That's Elaine's answer, right? Okay, hip hugger is the one we were looking for. Let's find out if it's up there, and if so, where. First, may we see the $100 response? Hip bone. You know, the hip bone connected to the knee bone, and the knee bone connected to the head bone, and the head bone connected to the... Well, anyway.
It's not a singing audition,
We're looking for hip hugger. Here is the $250 response. Hip hip hooray! Who said that? Richard said that. All right. Last chance for hip hugger. Here is the $500 response. Hip hugger! Congratulations. So, that puts you up to $700. That means now you're going to play for 10 times that amount, or $5,000. To collect, you have to match one celebrity head-to-head. Which one will it be?
I'm going to pick Richard.
You pick Richard? Yeah.
I don't blame you.
Very smart.
All right, you face me if you would, please, Beth. And Richard will write his answer to this. Arm blank. A-R-M blank. Arm blank. Arm blank. Okay. All right. Now, Beth, what answer comes to your mind in order to match Richard in filling in that blank?
Armpit.
Beth, do you think a cultivated English country gentleman would say armpit in front of millions of people on the telly?
I hope so.
Well, for $5,000, Richard, would you show us your armpit? Show us your card, please.
Darling, I'm sorry. I couldn't write that for $6,000. I said arm wrestle.
Arm wrestle.
All right, you write armpit if you want it.
What was your answer? Arm band.
Yeah, I wrote that first and threw it away. Arm band.
Did that? Why did you throw that away?
Yeah, I just had a feeling she wouldn't say arm band.
She didn't say it, did she?
She said armpit.
That's what she said. I heard her say it right here on this stage. She said armpit. Well, anyway, listen, Beth, you got the $700. Nobody can take that away from you, and you're still the champ. You're going to play another game, so let's meet another player right now. Here comes Timothy O'Keefe. Timothy, you're a splendid-looking fellow. Tell us more about you.
Well, thank you. Well, I just got my hair cut.
You did?
Well, really, no, I've been in California for a long time with my family. I'm originally from the East Coast.
Oh, you are?
In fact, yes. I'm working out here right now, and I have about 30 kids, although I'm not married.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Would you like to explain that?
I'm teaching elementary school.
I see. And your kids are rooting for you? Good luck to you, Timothy.
I hope so.
And good luck to Beth. Here we go. I'll push this button and reveal the questions here in round one, Timothy, and ask you to make a selection.
A, please.
A is what he wants. Everybody plays. Brand new game. Mo the Eskimo said, "No more streaking for me. The last time I streaked, it took 4 days for my blank to thaw out." Yes. The questions are getting more literary every day, aren't they? Mo the Eskimo said, did you hear that, Timothy? No more streaking for me. The last time I streaked, it took 4 days for my blank to thaw out. How old are your kids? Your third, did you say third?
Fourth and fifth graders.
Fourth and fifth graders. Mm-hmm. They're going to be thrilled with this question there. All right, the top row's ready. And the bottom row is just about ready. Just slip the card right in there after you finish, and do not tarry. That's it.
Can I change my mind? Not now.
No, it's in there. Leave it in there. What the heck? We're all set over there. Timothy, Mo the Eskimo said no more streaking for me. The last time I streaked, it took 4 days for my blank to thaw out. What do you put in a blank?
His butt.
That's what they say in the 4th grade, huh? Those 4th graders have taught him a lot, haven't they? John, you heard his answer. What's yours?
Butt. An armpit?
Yes.
This is only the beginning of the show. That's right. What's going to happen tomorrow?
5 more to go, Don.
Yes. Fingers.
His fingers. Okay. Now, wait a minute. He's a veteran. How can you do that to him? Brett?
Do you know that Timothy could play Charles Nelson Riley in the movies as a young man? Isn't that be wonderful?
As a matter of fact, he could, couldn't he?
Yeah. Isn't that marvelous? And I love his Harold Teen tie.
Yes.
I could do
Would you like to show us the answer?
I'm doing a review.
Yes.
I said his wife.
His wife
was with him. You didn't say that he was an unmarried person.
Okay, Charles.
You know, Johnny Olsen could play you in the movie. Body, I'm sorry.
4 days for his whole body to thaw out. All right, now here's the first response from this young lady.
A real dummy response. Here she is. I'm from Pittsburgh, and it gets cold there. Yay, Pittsburgh! And your nose gets, and it's like icicle, and it's for the nose.
No.
That's what I said. Sorry.
For his nose to thaw out. All right, what does the veteran say?
I'm from Guam. And we're told to tell the truth and nothing.
So there's one butt.
Well, a delicate way of putting this whole thing for a girl to say that. I mean, I could just come out and say, but...
What girl? You can't say that.
So this lady on the end, quiet please, said, buns.
So that's what they call it, right? So that's 2 butts for you, Timothy.
2's better than none.
That's right. And Beth, your question will come up in a moment or so, but first we've got to do a little business, and this is it. Are you ready? All right, this is your first round question. He scored 2 matches in his end of the round. Let's see how Beth does with hers. Sydney said to the psychiatrist, "If you think I'm crazy, you should see my wife. Yesterday, she tried to blank my rubber duck." Sydney is speaking. Did you hear that, Beth? Sydney said to the psychiatrist, "If you think I'm crazy, you should see my wife. Yesterday, she tried to blank my rubber duck." John, you're very quick. You have a quick mind.
I put armpit to everything.
Charles?
Charles has been in New York for 2 weeks.
Yes, I know. He went to do What's My Line there. How was it? Everything
It
okay?
wasn't What's My Line. It was what was around it for 2 weeks. That only took a few minutes.
Oh, I see.
I'm wild and young.
All right, Beth. Sydney said to the psychiatrist, "If you think I'm crazy, you should see my wife. Yesterday, she tried to blank my rubber duck."
Cook.
Cook. Cook a rubber duck. Beautiful. That hadn't occurred to me, but that's not a bad answer, Don. What occurred to you?
Squeeze.
Squeeze my rubber duck.
Squeeze my rubber duck.
She liked that rubber duck, huh? Okay, Don. Brett, what do you say?
I have squeezed many a rubber duck, and I don't consider myself crazy.
Really?
We do.
I don't want any comments. I said she tried to kill my rubber duck.
Tried to kill my rubber duck.
But I think Cook is a better answer.
Cook is a very good answer. Charles?
Joining a trio of crummy answers,
Float my rubber duck. Yeah. Upper tier really blew it that time, folks. You were rotten. What do you say?
Here we go, lower tier. Number 1 rotten answer. Try to sink my rubber duck. Thank you, sweetheart.
That's not a bad answer. Some of the people out there like it, but there are weirdos everywhere.
My Richard Dawson will have a...
Richard will have a brilliant answer.
Yes.
Trying to make up for the old arm wrestle gag, I carefully wrote Cook.
Okay. Now, Miss Elaine, honey, what do you say?
I want to take odds here.
You want to take odds?
Yeah. I just want to see what everybody thinks.
Well, let's see. Let me see now.
You
Elaine?
think I would get it?
Try to date your rubber duck.
Sure, you're sitting next to me. I think you'd get it.
You say yes.
No, I happen to know that ducks are very tender, especially rubber ducks. So she tried to...
Okay. You know what I mean? So that's how you score. 2-2 is the score. I push the button and ask Timothy, the challenger, to make a selection.
I'll take B this time.
B is what he wants. All right. Richard and Elaine do not participate. Everyone else does.
Of course.
The pirate said, I have had so much to drink, I'm seeing double. It looks to me like Long John Silver has 2 blanks. That's what the pirate said. I've had so much to drink, I'm seeing double. It looks to me like Long John Silver has 2 blanks.
Oh, pardon me.
Okay, we're all set now?
I'm all set.
Okay, now we'll call on Timothy for an answer. Pirate said, I've had so much to drink, I'm seeing double. It looks to me like Long John Silver has 2 blanks.
2 wooden legs.
2 wooden legs. 2 wooden legs is a good answer, John.
I think it's a dumb answer, because that's what I have.
What do you say?
I say, hi, honey. How
Hello,
are you?
sweetie. Nice to see you.
You're going to be cross with me, are you?
Yes, I'm going to be
I want my daughter home before 9, sir.
I said 2 good legs.
2 good legs.
Yes.
That doesn't match.
No.
Timothy's going to be
You should have
cross
said
with it.
legs.
That's half a match.
The 4th graders are going to come up and mug you in the parking lot. What do you say?
I just said legs.
Legs, no match. Says wooden legs.
Really?
No, can't do it because he said wooden legs, and that does not match. What do you say?
Hooray for the new kids. Wooden legs.
Okay. So you picked up 2 more. That means now the score at this moment is 4-2, and we'll complete this round. But first, we've got this for you. Here it is. Here we go. Second half of the game. Our final question, our final round. You've got to score 2 matches to stay in the game. However, Beth, if you score 3, you will win another game. Now, Richard and Elaine do not participate. Everyone else does.
Goody.
When the midget went on a date with Big Gladys, he wore a pair of stilts so they could blink. Brett's first one finished. Very well done, Charles.
Thank you very much, Doctor.
Okay, here we go. Now, Beth, when the midget went on a date with Big Gladys, he wore a pair of stilts so they could...
Kiss.
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 She says kiss. 2 kisses for a tie. 3 kisses will win the game. Don, are you offering a kiss?
No, I put dance.
Oh, dance together.
The old dance on the stilt tricks.
That's what it is, Don. Okay, what do you say, Brett?
I put dance, too.
You put dance, too. Okay, you've got to match Charles and Mitzi to stay in the game. Charles, it's a tense moment, Charles.
You mean I just turn the card around and they applaud?
Yes, that's it. All right. Now, you've got to match Mitzi to stay in the game. It's all up to you, Mitzi.
Well, I consider this kissing.
Do you consider it kissing? Necking and kissing? Congratulations, Tim. Just a word of explanation for those of you who might stand by for a second here before we say goodbye to Beth. You realize necking involves things other than kissing. Would you like me to show you? Yeah. Yes, it did. Yeah. You know, necking, you could be touching or nibbling an ear or doing other things like that. So that's why the judges did not match that. Don't boo me. I'm just a host. I'm not the judge. Boo that tall, skinny guy with the red suit coat over there. That's enough. Beth, what would you like to do? Would you like to take your $700 and go? Okay, Beth, it was a splendid idea to have you on the show. Ready? I'm ready. Okay. All right, Tim is going to have a go at the big money now. Here's the big super match game board, and you know how this goes. We polled a recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. Buster Blank. Now, the answer they gave most often is worth $500, $250, and $100. Which celebrities would you like to get a little help from?
Charles first, please.
Charles Nelson Riley.
Well, since we both play the same parts, we'll play Buster Brown.
Buster Brown.
With Buster Brown type.
All right, there's one.
Brett.
How about Buster Crab?
How about Buster Crab? Okay.
And Richard.
And Richard.
Oh, I think that's the only two Busters there are.
I have one.
Well, you can date him. I have to pass. I don't know another Buster.
You can't think of another. No. All right, so we've got two for you here. We got Buster Crab and Buster Brown. Now, you may choose one of those or think up one of your own as the answer which you think is most valuable. What do you want to do?
Old movie buff. Buster Crab.
Buster Crab. Okay. Buster Crab is the one that he's looking for. The answer Brett suggested. Let's find out if it's up there, and if so, where. First, may we see the $100 response? Buster Crab it is, right off the bat. There it is. What do you think is the next one?
Yeah, it's Buster Keaton.
Oh, Buster Keaton.
That's what I said.
All right, it's Brown or Keaton. Let's find out. Here is the $250 response.
Yeah.
Keaton. So far, the audience was right on Buster Keaton, and now Buster Brown. Show him. Show him. Buster Brown. The audience was right all along, weren't they?
Yeah, it's always easier when you're out there, though.
Okay, now you've won the $100. That means you're going to be playing for 10 times that amount, or $1,000. To collect, you've got to match one celebrity head-to-head. Which one will it be?
I'm going to take Charles.
You're going to take Charles.
Oh, God. All right.
Haven't left by Thursday.
All right, Charles,
Okay,
get ready to
good luck.
write.
I
And
hope
Tim, you
it-
face
oh.
me. Here we go with a
I don't need
$1,000
this.
question, Charles. Blank room. R-O-O-M. Blank room. Or blank room. Okay, Charles is finished. Now, Tim, what answer do you come up with in order to match his blank room?
Bedroom?
Bedroom. Okay, Charles, for $1,000, may we see your answer?
I'm sorry, I said bathroom.
Bathroom. It's adjacent to the bedroom, but that doesn't get you the money. However,
sorry.
you're going to play another game, Tim, before we do that. However, we've got to do a little business with America. This is it. Listen, I had a good time, and I hope you did, too. Did you have a good time?
Oh, you're so cute. How could you not have a good time? You're so gracious.
You're all going to come back tomorrow, and we'll have another good time, right?
Okay. Sure.
A lot of laughs. Terrific. All right, this is Gene Rayburn, hoping you'll be able to join us tomorrow for Match Game 74. Goodbye.
Coming up on GSN, Jokers run wild, secrets will be told, passwords revealed, fortunes won, and treasures found. They'll come in all shapes, pyramids, circles, and squares, and will take luck, greed, truth, and love.
Join me, Bill Dwyer, as GSN counts down the 50 greatest game shows of all time.
Tonight at 8, 7 Central on GSN. Get in the game.
Want to come out and play?
Get ready to match the stars. Bob Barker, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, Arlene Francis, Richard Dawson, and Fanny Flagg as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 75. And now here's the star of Match Game 75, Gene Rayburn.
Thank you. Johnny Olson, how are you? How are they? Good. How are you?
Fine.
Yes, ma'am. I'm very well. Thank you for asking. Yes.
Now, didn't I tell you to wear a nice, smart scarf with that and not bother with a tie, with your casual outfit?
Sure, it's very sharp with that outfit.
Sorry,
The
Mom.
tie's great.
Dayton.
Honestly.
Dayton, bring the ascot out. I'll change on stage. No.
Not everything.
No, just
This is
the ascot.
fabulous. Garbo talks, Jolson sings, and now Gene changes. Right here on this stage. What history. History's been made.
Now let's say hello to Carol Bartos and Debbie Shinholster. How are you, Carol?
Fine.
How do you feel?
Great.
Have you spent the money in your head yet?
Oh, I
Listen, I got
spent
to
it
find out
over and
about
over.
this. No, not when I know. So I saw the picture. She has a little locket which she wears on her finger here, and it's a picture of her child inside there, and it's very attractive. But you are holding she has a talisman here. Can you get a close-up of that, Mark Breslow?
Would you tell us?
Yes. It's a
Those of us that can't see.
It's a little piece of blue paper. Well, you tell us about it, Carol.
It is the corner of a card that won a lot of money for your all-time big winner, and she gave it to me for luck.
Oh, isn't that nice? What was her name?
Janet Finn.
Oh, yes. She's right here. How much did she win?
She won.
Oh, you're the one who won $18,000. Oh, yes. And it's working for her because she already has $8,450. So it is working. Hang on to that. Okay. Now, Debbie, you've had your first round question, and you did unusually well with it. The first rounders are a little more difficult, but you did match 3 of our celebrities here, and your first rounder will come up in a moment and see how you do with that right after we see about this. Carol, would you hold my microphone for just a second, please?
I certainly will.
While I just very quickly take this pin off here. And, I mean, Brett doesn't like the way I look, so what the heck?
I'll cancel the reservations in Encino.
Yes, naturally. I don't want that to happen, so I'm going to look the way Brett wants me to look here. What'd she say? She said take it all
Yes.
Get her number, John. Well, I don't have a mirror. How does that, Carol?
You look lovely.
Thank you.
Look. Is it all right now?
Well, I'm gorgeous. Thank you. All right, shall we carry on? I will push this button, reveal your first round question, and everybody plays, and it goes like this. King Arthur said, he says, that Sir Lancelot sure is flashy. He just bought a new suit of armor from General Motors, and it has blanks on it. That's what King Arthur said. He says, that Sir Lancelot sure is flashy. He just bought a new suit of armor from General Motors, and it has blanks on it. Very easy one.
Very easy one.
Oh, it's very easy. Now just think of the ingredients. Sir Lancelot, flashy, dresser, you know.
Oh, I've
He
got
bought a
it.
suit of armor from General Motors. You remember them. And it has blanks on it.
We all remember General Motors.
Yes. Yes, you got the idea, yes. All right. Charles, we're waiting for you.
Captain Kangaroo has to take care of his animals first.
Hey, listen, how come they never asked all of us? I'm just stalling for time while you're getting your brain to work. Oh,
That'll never happen.
You know, we ought to do sometime. We all ought to say...
Good morning,
Good morning, Captain. Good morning, Cassie.
Good morning.
I say good morning. Good morning. And how come they don't ask us to do that? Isn't that on CBS? Yeah, all right,
They don't
well...
like the way you do it.
Okay, we ain't gonna do it.
My
Yeah.
hat if it's
Yes.
going to cause all this trouble.
Would you get a little neater here? You're very sloppy with your clothing. Now, this is yours. King Arthur said, that Sir Lancelot sure is flashy. He just bought a new suit of armor from General Motors, and it has blanks on it.
I'm having a hard time with that.
You
one.
are?
Yes.
You had all this time to think about it. Now, think about the ingredients. General Motors, Sir Lancelot, a flashy dresser and all that, and it has blanks on it. Before the buzzer sounds, you must say something.
Push buttons.
Push buttons on the suit of armor. Wait a minute.
There was one button here and one button here. That's not a bad idea. What do you say?
I say that on my own show, I'm always very careful not to offend a contestant. But since this is not my show, I can say, Carol, that was a lousy answer. My answer is tail fin.
Tail fins is a good answer. Tail fins is excellent. But may I remind you that it is my prerogative as the host of this show to say it's a lousy answer.
But you said it was a good answer.
No, I say tail fins is a good answer.
That's what you're a host of good taste.
But it's my prerogative to say to Carol it's a lousy answer. So you butt out, Bob.
Well, would you please tell Carol that was a lousy answer?
That was a lousy answer,
There
Carol.
you are.
Now, what have you got here, my dear?
I'm so glad Carol won all that money, aren't you?
That's right.
Because she's on her way. Oh, you teach.
Don't tell me, right?
Lancelot was very flashy, and it was a touch of the tomboy in him.
Yeah.
So he just had a lot of sequins put on him.
Sequins?
Sewed on.
All over.
All
Terrific,
over his suit
yes.
of armor.
Okay.
Don't do that.
General, he just bought a new suit of armor from General Motors, and it has blanks on it.
Well, I went another route, Gene. I went a protective route, safety. You know what I
Yes,
mean? I
what?
mean, if you're an armor can be dangerous.
Right.
You know, in battle. So I chose a bumper. I know I would pick a bumper.
Bumper, yeah, of course. What route did you go, Arlene?
Well, you said flashy, and when you say flashy, you mean lights, headlights.
Boy, I really laid it out as far as I could for you, Carol. Headlights, General Motors.
That Brett revealed General Motors' secret for next year, bringing out a sequin car.
Oh, yes.
I wasn't supposed to break until next month. I said headlights.
Headlights, it is. Now, did you do the thing we expected of you?
No.
No?
No, I said spoke wire wheels. But I misspelled it.
Spock wire
Spock.
wheel.
Dr. Spock is now making
Spock.
wire wheels. He stopped
Spoke.
writing books and all that.
What is that, an E?
S-P-O-K-E,
Okay.
all right. So, at the end of round one, we got 3-0 in favor of Debbie. And now, Debbie, we go to round two and ask you to make a selection.
B, please.
B, 3 people participate, Charles, Richard, and Fanny. Dave
No,
said...
no. Me, I don't write either.
You don't write. Charles, Richard, and Fanny participate.
Oh, pardon me. I thought you said Charles Richard.
You must listen.
I do, but my hearing aid sometimes
Oh, all
conks
right,
out
good.
on me.
New battery. New battery. Technician, get a new battery for Brett there. Dave said, my blind date was really a dog. When I arrived to take her out, she met me at the door with a blank in her mouth.
Oh, I like that question. I could have snapped up an answer for that. in a
That's an
minute.
easy one, right?
What? I see that. Oh, wait a minute.
You misspelled that, didn't you?
Oh, no.
Well, you're finished. Okay. All right. That's all right. Do you want to neaten that up a little and... Yeah, neaten it up and do it there so they can read it when you hold it up there. All right. Okay. Now we come to Debbie. Ready? Dave said my blind date was really a dog. When I arrived to take her out, she met me at the door with a blank in her mouth.
Bone.
A bone! The audience is applauding Bone. Charles, you are first.
That don't bother me none.
They don't? You didn't think
I thought of Bone. I'm sorry, dear. I thought of Bone, but we are going out. Now,
Yeah.
if you're going to call on her and eat something in the house, then she would have a bone. But if you're going out, she would have a leash in her mouth, the dog.
A leash in her mouth. That's what dogs do.
Those 9 people who adored that, I'll send an individual.
I arrived to take her out. She met me at the door with a bone in her mouth.
Oh, I'll drink to that.
Okay. Why do you look so discontented?
Pardon?
Why do you look so disconsolate?
Well, because I wrote newspaper.
Oh, that's why.
See what movie they were going to.
Oh, yeah, to see what movie they were going to, right. If you're going to, listen, they was all together, give her a little boo there. All right. We will next do something from Brahms or Mozart, a cappella. Are you ready for it? No. What we're going to do next is do a little commercial business, and then we're going to see how you do. You need 4 to tie, 5 to win. Hurry right back. Here we go. Shall we carry on? Last chance, Carol. Got to match 4 to tie, 5 to win.
Okay.
Ralph said, my wife has figured out a new method of birth control. Just before she comes to bed, she eats blank.
Got it?
Just before she comes to bed, she eats blank.
Wish I'd thought of that before I had all those children.
Okay. Everybody's ready. Carol Bartus. Ralph said, my wife has figured out a new method of birth control. Just before she comes to bed, she eats...
Garlic.
Garlic, she said. Do you eat garlic, Bob?
Well, that's
Tell
a
us
different
about
program.
you. Yeah, it is.
The answer was garlic?
Garlic is the answer she gave.
Well, as a matter of fact, on occasion, it will work. Garlic is the answer.
4-1 the score at this moment. Now, Brett.
It only don't work, dear, if you both eat garlic. Garlic.
All right. 4-2 the score. What do you say, Charles? That's 3. 4-2 the score. A clove of garlic?
Well, no, garlic doesn't agree with me, so I ate onions.
Onions.
So sorry.
Okay.
Oh.
There's
okay.
a rotten
4-3 the score at the
apple in
moment.
every barrel.
Onions is for stopping kissing.
Oh.
Not babies.
Oh, I see.
Garlic.
Garlic will stop me. High score. One more clove of garlic, Carol, and you will have increased your winnings. Now, Fanny, it's up to you.
Hi, hon.
Hello there.
You know what?
What?
The reason I gave this answer, Brett wears a big old thing of it around her neck.
Yeah.
Garlic.
Garlic it is. Here we go again. Well, little girl, it was a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you.
You are a youthful, marvelous-looking young lady, isn't she? Debbie Shinholster, we're delighted to have met you. We got gifts for you. Goodbye. Okay, Carol, have another go at it now. You got $8,550. You can win over $5,000 additional here, which would give you a pretty good bundle. Let's find out what happens here. We polled the recent studio audience and got their best response to this. Blank Shield. S-H-I-E-L-D. Remember, you get $500 if you match that answer, $250 for the middle, and $100 for the bottom. Whom do you call on?
Richard.
Windshield.
Windshield.
Fanny?
Have you got one, Fanny?
Pardon?
Have you got one? Blank Shield.
I'm sorry, were you speaking to me?
Yes, Fanny.
You know, the thing that I think of whenever I'm hurt, Blue Shield.
Blue Shield.
Just came to me.
That's the medical plan. Yes, of course. That's 2. Now, one more.
Charles.
They're given already.
Not that one.
It stinks. I have one that's worse. Silver Shield.
What does that mean?
That's an old series I did 4 years ago. I was on a horse. Perhaps you remember it. Silver Shield.
Silver Shield.
It was
Silver
terrific.
Shield.
I wore a scarf
Yeah.
and a hat very similar to this one.
Yes. You rode a white horse. You had an Indian companion,
Yes.
right?
And they changed it to a woman.
And so you have
Yes, fine. Silver Shield. I mean, it's not that a bigger word. Forget about that.
Silver Shield is Charles' contribution. Windshield from Richard and Blue Shield from Fanny. What do you want?
Windshield.
You want windshield? Okay. Now we'll find out if windshield is up there and if so where. Let's begin down at the bottom and reveal a $100 response. Sword and Shield.
What a poetic group we
Yes,
had.
it is a very poetic group. Sword and Shield. It's a medieval
Boy, that gets
thing.
a big applause.
Yes, it sure do. There. We are looking for a windshield. Let's see if it's under the $250 response. Blue Shield. There's Fanny's answer. All right. Last chance for the windshield. Here's the $500 number. Windshield it is. You got it.
9,050. You're just $50 away from breaking the $10,000 mark, and now you're going to play for $5,000. If you get that, you will be well over $10,000. Whom do you call on to match exactly here? One celebrity.
Richard.
Okay, Richard, you get set. Here we go. Carol is facing me, and this is it, worth $5,000. Wheat blank. That's W-H-E-A-T blank. Wheat blank. Okay. He's finished. Now, Carol, we ask you to come up with an answer which will match his. And how do you respond to that? Wheat.
Wheat germ.
Wheat germ. Rather weak applause, I would say. You eat wheat germ?
I will after this.
Whether it matches or not.
Whether it matches or not.
You start eating wheat germ.
Right.
What's
Wheat
good?
germ and garlic.
Wheat germ and garlic, right. Good source of vitamin B complex in wheat germ. Okay. That'll be $20 for the medical advice there. All right, she says wheat germ will match you for $5,000. Richard, what do you say to that?
Wheat germ for everybody.
$14,050. Congratulations. And while she's getting it together, we'll spin this message for you. It sure is. We're ready to carry on. Are you ready to carry on?
Why not?
All right, let's carry on by welcoming Sandy Pound. How are you?
Fine.
Sandy, tell us a little bit about yourself, please.
I live in Morro Bay.
Burbank.
Morro Bay.
Where?
Morro Bay. I was
Morro
born
Bay.
in Burbank.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm the mother of one husband and 3 boys and a whole lot of animals.
Now, wait a minute.
You're the mother.
Hold on there, Sandy. You said you were the mother of 1 husband and 3 boys?
Yes.
You mean that?
Oh, he needs a lot of mothering.
You have a matriarchy in your household?
Yes.
Oh, well, that's all right. Nothing wrong with that.
And I'd like to win so I could run away from home.
Oh. All right. Well, we're going to see what we can do about that. Do you want A or B, Sandy?
A, please.
A?
We'll certainly do our best,
Yes.
Sandy.
Little lady wants to win a lot of money so she can run away from home. One prisoner said to the other, he says, hey, see the size of that new guy in the chain gang? Oh, he's big. He's so big, he took his ball and chain and he's using it as a blank. That's how big this new guy is in the chain gang.
I guess we better have it again over here to these 2
This
kids.
new guy in a chain gang, he is some big.
Yeah.
He's so big he took his ball and chain and he's using it as a blank. What do you think of that?
Oh, I
He's
get
big.
that one.
I mean, he is big.
Oh, good.
Close enough. Okay. I stepped on your mirror for good luck. All right, now Brett's ready, so we'll come over here and call on Sandy Pound. One prisoner said to the other, he says, hey, do you see the size of that new guy in a chain gang? He's so big he took his ball and chain, he's using it as a...
Yo-yo.
As a yo-yo. What? Yo-yo. Yo-yo. Bob, what are you saying?
I'm much too young to remember them, but my grandfather had a watch fob.
A watch fob. Yes, indeed. That's good. All right, Brett.
Don't boo, because you'll get all tuckered out. I said a ping pong ball. I don't have no comment on
Rotten.
it.
Okay, Charles.
In keeping with a long line of crummy answers, key ring.
Key ring. Arlene, show us your crummy answer.
Well, he was terribly feminine, even though he was big, so he wore it as a necklace.
A necklace. Simple little piece. Yes,
Even
Richard.
more feminine than you think. Wore it as an earring.
An earring. He was big. Fanny?
Bracelet.
Bracelet is good.
Yo-yo was
Sorry.
terrific answer.
Very terrific answer, Sandy, but not one match. However, we'll see how you do with your first round question. It's a little more difficult, so you hurry right back. You were just
dandy. No, you were terrific. No, absolutely. Oh, watch Tattletales.
I'm not on it, but they always have good people.
That's right, indeed. That follows us here on CBS over most of this station. Gene Rayburn here. Join us next time for Match Game 75. Goodbye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 75. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.
Sword and Shield.
What a poetic group we
Yes, it is a very poetic group. Sword and Shield. It's a medieval
Boy, that gets
thing.
a big applause.
Yes, it sure do. We are looking for a windshield.
Match the Stars. Don Sutton, Brett Somers, Charles Nelson Riley, Mary Wicks, Richard Dawson, and Fannie Flagg as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 76. And now, here's the star of Match Game 76, Gene Rayburn.
Johnny Olson and friends. All our friends on this end of it ready. You're all quite ready.
Yeah.
You're dancing already. You like that song? You like that theme
it'll
song?
ever sell.
You don't think it'll ever sell?
You got to get a little disco beat to it. That one. That's music.
We did that especially for our 21 game winner.
Now that's
Don
music
Sutton there.
America can identify.
Yeah, no doubt, yes. Okay, congratulations, Don, on being a 21 game winner.
for Brett?
Now we what?
Do we have a waltz for Brett?
A waltz for Brett? Cut! Charles, that was unkind. But it's all right, I forgive you. Now, Linda Modell and Patty Haddon, are you both ready to have a go at it here? Linda's our current champ. She's won $700, 2 games under her belt. And we just met Patty briefly as the time expired last time we were together. We found out she's got 7 kids, been married 20 minutes. And that's pretty good. How many kids you got?
17.
17?
Right.
Sorry, I missed it.
I'm Catholic.
Well, are you ready to play this game?
I'm ready.
All right, we're going to begin. What's that? We got to find out a little more about you. Where are you from? I forgot.
I'm from Santa Ana.
Santa Ana, that's right.
Right. I'm a graduate student at Cal State Fullerton, and
Right.
I make stained glass windows and dance.
That's it. Okay, Patty, good luck to you. We'll begin right after we have this word with America. We're ready to carry on here. I'll push this button, reveal our first round questions, ask Patty to make a selection.
B, please.
Okay. She wants B. Ready? One hairdresser said to the other, he said, Lawrence claims he's the barber to the stars, but I happen to know that his only Hollywood client is blank. It's a good question. There's one terrific answer to it, 2 terrific answers.
Lawrence claims the barber of the stars, but I know it's only Hollywood client.
Good. Thank you,
Go
Doctor.
to that window over there.
That one right over there. All right.
I have several choices.
That's not right.
Yeah, there are a couple of good ideas here. aren't there?
What brings you to Los Angeles? It's so nice to see you.
It's nice to see you, my
Thank you
dear.
so much.
It's the sunshine. It's a coup. Okay, here we go, Patty Haddon.
I have to keep him happy, huh?
You know what I'd like?
One hairdresser said to the other, Lawrence claims he's the barber to the stars, but I happen to know that his only Hollywood client is
Telly Savalas.
Telly Savalas. Kojak. That's a terrific answer, Don.
Why didn't I think of that?
What did you think of? Something...
My kids make stained glass windows, too, and they don't have a degree.
They don't.
No. That doesn't
She does.
I thought Brett's answer was great, because I peeked over her shoulder to look at it, but it was too late to change mine, so I put Lassie.
Lassie is another good possibility? No, but Lassie is a good answer. Don't. That's okay. Now, what do you say?
I love, what's his name? Kojak, or whatever his name.
Kojak is a good answer.
That's what she said,
Right,
right? Tell us
yeah.
about. Sure. I said, do you think I'm going to live till the end? I said Howard Cosell.
Howard Cosell. There's only Howard kind is Howard Cosell.
You think that's
All right.
Lassie.
Lassie it is. Got two of those and one Howard Cosell. We are looking for a Kojak or a Telly Savalas. What do you offer, Mary?
Well, I'll tell you what I offer. I'm offering Telly Savalas.
Telly Savalas. One for Patty. All right, Dawson, do you make it 2 for Patty?
I'm very proud of you.
Oh,
really.
and I'm proud of you, Richard.
You should be. I have Telly Savalas.
Oh, wow.
2 for Patty. Don't shake your head, no.
I can't.
Show her your Telly Savalas.
I can't. And I've left this
Oh,
road
do
down. I can't. I put Lassie. I'm sorry.
Lassie.
I had Lassie first.
Well, that's 2 for Patty, and that's not bad. That's pretty good for a first rounder, right, Linda?
Right.
Weird Willie is the most important worker at the fertilizer factory.
What do Weird Willie do?
That's up to you. His job is to blanket.
Oh, I just can't. This got to be
Weird
a
Willie's
better
most
way
important
to
work
make
at the fertilizer factory. His job is to blanket.
Mercy.
Very good.
Oh, it's the only way to go.
Yes.
Stick with me and wear diamonds.
Okay. All right.
Perfect. He's writing a novel. Just skip Richard on this.
We're waiting for Richard and Fanny, and now they are finished, and we will call on Linda. Linda, Weird Willie is the most important worker at the fertilizer factory. His job is to blanket.
Bag it.
Bag it. That's a lukewarm response from our audience, but what do they know?
She has relatives in the audience, I can
Yes, bag it, she says. What do you say, Don?
Brett's contagious.
Oh, yes, she's coughing hard.
I said make it.
His job is to make it. Okay, he's the fertilizer maker.
Whoever would have thunk that I would have had something in common with a ball player? Make it.
There it is. Bag it is what we're
I
after.
think it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Pack it.
Pack it.
Because
How
you know
about that?
why?
Why?
The fact that they come in either quarter pounders
Yeah.
or Big Mac.
Or Big Mac. No, I don't either.
Merry
So,
Monday Christmas.
That's 1 for Linda. What do you
They're
say?
moving in the wrong set. You know that.
You and I are.
But we've got to join a baseball team because no matter what they say,
Yeah,
Don
that's
is on the right side. I tell you, no, I said deodorize it.
Deodorize
Now
it.
think about it.
That's very good. Yes, indeed. Good
Okay.
response.
I have a nose for that sort of thing. I said spray it with deodorant.
Spray it with deodorant. A most important worker at the fertilizer factory. His job is to bag it. He was
Yes.
a bag man.
I'd like some background music, please.
And a round 1 there. Got a tie score here. 2 pretty good players. 2-2 is the score. Round 2 coming up later, but first this. Hello there. Are you ready? We just heard Eine Kleine Nachtmusik, played by the Budapest String Quartet. Now we'll carry on with this game here. Patty Haddon, it's up to you, A or B?
B, please.
B it is. You do not play?
I know.
You do not play. The
Taking
rest
it
of you,
personal.
if you would, please.
I played.
Hey, did you know that Superman just turned 102 years old? He did. And now he's too old to fly out the window, so all he can do is blink out the window.
That's so sad.
Sad. Too old to fly out the window, all he can do is blank out the window.
Those questions
All
make
right.
me so depressed.
Yes.
What do you suppose he thinks doors are for? Superman. He's
All right, put it in the slot there, Fanny, and away we go. Now, Patty. Superman just turned
102 years old. Now he's too old to fly out the window, so all he can do is blank out the window.
Crawl.
Crawl out the window. Really?
Yeah.
She said crawl out the window, which kind of surprised me. Don, what do you say to that?
Is this show set up so that she's supposed to match us or we're supposed to match her?
She's supposed to match you.
Oh, in
She's
that case,
supposed to-
she fouled up, right?
Yeah.
I said fall.
Fall out the window. That's a good response. Brett?
Oh, honey, it was so sad. He couldn't fall. He couldn't do anything. All he could do was sit in his little wheelchair and wave.
Wave.
It's Kate.
Charles, what do you? How do you respond to
I
this?
said fall out on his S.
Oh. That's right. He did have that big S on his chest, didn't he? Okay, Fanny, it's up to you.
I'm sorry, Fall.
Everybody said fall, Patty, and you said crawl. Now, Linda's in a spot here. She's in the driver's seat. All she has to do is match one, and she will win her third game. Everyone at the Jungle Hospital knows Charlie the Cannibal because Charlie is always hanging around asking for spare blanks. Everyone at the Jungle Hospital knows Charlie the Cannibal because Charlie's always hanging around asking for spare blanks. You don't play, Fanny, you do, you do.
Honey, would you scratch? I have a little spot
do.
that's itching. Just as you can. You can over to the right. About a half.
How you doing there? Go right and answer on that count there.
Oh, see the best little. Oh,
Wishing I could get in on that.
yeah. Oh, is that good?
Nothing fancy, just great.
Just plain old gray, that's all. Okay, we come to Linda Modell. Linda, everyone at the Jungle Hospital knows Charlie the Cannibal because Charlie's always hanging around asking for spare blanks.
Oh, I hope I don't blow this. Heads.
Spare heads. I believe you when you say, I think I'm going to blow this. Spare heads,
Oh,
she
what
said.
a cute
I didn't
answer.
say
Oh,
that.
that's sweet.
You didn't say that? What'd you say?
I said he likes soul food, so he's always asking for spare ribs.
Spare ribs. Spare ribs is a marvelous answer. Isn't that a good answer?
Sure it is. It's cute. Anyone will scratch your back. I love their answer to death. I said, ooh.
Let's hear
I said-
fastball. What?
I said spare parts.
Spare parts, another good answer?
He said it was wild.
No, that was okay. Let's see now. Charles, do you play in this? I can't tell whether your light's on or off. No, your light is
His
on.
light's been
so
off for 15
you do
years.
not play. All right, Mary, you're on.
I tell you, I said he's always looking for spare limbs.
Limbs. And Richard.
Spare parts.
Spare parts. So this game ends in a tie. What do you think of that? You got a reprieve there. So 2-2 is a tie. We'll tell you what happens when we have a tie right after we tell you about this. Okay. Now, when we got a tie, we have to turn off all these lights here and push this button, reveal one tie-breaking question for each of you ladies. The one who matches the most celebrities will be the winner. Patty, you have a choice, A or B.
A.
Okay. Patty Haddon wants A,
Oh, all right.
and this is it.
I'm with her.
Say, a question. Did you know that Kissinger's shuttle diplomacy originated in Mexico?
No!
Yeah, let me tell you about it.
Kidding.
That's great.
It started when he drank the water and had to shuttle back and forth to the blank.
I wish he'd stayed there.
Kissinger's shuttle diplomacy originated in Mexico. It started when he drank the water and had to shuttle back and forth to the blank. 121 games, eh?
Yeah. Didn't have to shuttle back and forth.
Do you, what's your best pitch, Don? Is it a fastball?
Is this a serious question?
No, I mean, it's serious. I don't live here, and I don't get a chance to see you.
I'm basically a breaking ball pitcher.
You're a breaking ball pitcher.
If I can't throw curveballs for strikes, I don't eat very well. Unless I can get on game shows like this.
I see.
Especially highly rated ones.
He travels around the country. You may be able to see him sometime.
I carry your cookies everywhere I go, too.
Well,
Huh.
Patty Haddon. Kissinger's shuttle diplomacy originated in Mexico. Did you know that? Let me tell you, it started when he drank the water and had to shuttle back and forth to the...
To the John.
To the John. Okay. She said shuttle back and forth to the John.
They told me earlier I couldn't say that.
Who said that? You want to say John, you say John.
Richard said I couldn't say it because he said he wanted to use it as an answer, so I put boys' room.
Boys' room. All right, there's one. How about you, miss?
I said to the little politician's room, which is a euphemism for John.
I see. Okay. That's 2 for him so far.
You know, Gene, we got sports guys. I play hockey a lot. I love hockey.
Well, you rough guys, you play a lot of hockey, but you got to be tough.
Encino Pucks.
My answer, Encino Pucks, do you?
Encino Pucks. BT. Baby.
What's a BT?
Good you asked. A BT is a border toity.
A border toity. Suppose you thought you lost one there for a second, eh, Patty? But you didn't. Old Charles came through. Mary?
Now, this is in Mexico, right?
Mexico.
Easy on par Mexican tout le jour.
Right.
El Juan.
El Juan.
Right for you.
El Juan.
Funny.
Good job.
Yes, indeed. And Ricardo.
I'd like to correct you.
Senor.
El Jano.
El Jano.
Correct. In South Mexico.
Como se dice?
Mini's roomy.
Mini's roomy. Men's room. Well, she done captured everybody, Linda. That means you got to go to work and match every celebrity to achieve another tie. Let's see what happens now. Stephanie said, I'm not dating Farmer John again unless he gets a car. I'm sick and tired of going to the drive-in movies on a blank.
I'm sorry.
Not dating Farmer John again unless he gets a car. I'm sick and tired of going to the drive-in movies on a blank.
Oh, I got that one, do you?
You got it. All right. All right. Do your thing there, son.
That's nice,
there.
Is it an R?
Hush.
Or something else?
Excellent. Very good.
Okay, here we go. Linda Modell. Stephanie said, I'm not dating Farmer John again unless he gets a car. I'm sick and tired of going to the drive-in movies on a blank.
Tractor.
Tractor. That seems like a reasonably good answer to me, but in order for her to achieve another tie, she's got to match every celebrity, and let's begin with Don and see what he says.
She's obviously familiar with the more automated types of farming, and
some of them are, all of them are not automated, right?
I didn't really think a tractor. I thought of a livestock animal, a beast of burden.
A mule. So that means Patty Hatton wins the game. What do the rest of you have? Hold them up. Oh, yeah. 2 mules and 4 tractors. Come on down there.
Now, you never lived in the country, have you?
Well, you hang around here for a moment while we say goodbye to Linda Modell. We're very happy that we're going to have some gifts for you together with $700.
Thank you.
Goodbye, Linda. All right. How do you feel?
Oh, terrific.
Good. Now, here we are. There it is. You could win over $5,000 right here. Let's get right to it. We polled a recent studio audience, Patty, and we got their best response to this. Blank biscuit. Now, the answer that bunch gave most frequently will get you $500 if you match it. If you match their second most popular answer, you get $250 and then $100 for the third. And let's see what kind of help. You might get some good suggestions here from our celebrities.
Okay, Richard.
Seabiscuit. Seabiscuit was a famous racehorse.
I know.
You know.
Fanny.
Oh, gosh. Mercy, Mercy Maud. Gracious me.
That was the mute.
Mommy. There's 3 or 4 that I can't think of. But, you know what I'm going to say? You know what I'm going to say?
Now, wait a minute. No, I don't know what you're going to say.
Well, I have 2 answers. I'm going to say hot biscuit.
Hot biscuit.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to say.
Charles.
Well, here, dear.
I'll take, let's see.
One of the above, all of the above, or none of the above?
Yes. I checked number 3, which is your buttermilk biscuit.
Buttermilk biscuit.
Those
Okay.
are pancakes, you dummy.
So you got buttermilk biscuit, hot biscuit, and sea biscuit. Now, you may reject all 3 of those, Patty, if you've got a better idea in your head. Do you?
Dog biscuit.
Dog biscuit. Oh, that is a good idea. Don't you think that's pretty good?
Well, let's see if that little old lady got a dog biscuit up there. May we see the $100 number? Hot biscuit. Okay, somebody gave you that one. Fanny gave you that one. We are looking for a dog biscuit for this little girl. May we see the $250 number? Dog it is. Congratulations to you. You got another $250. I thought dog biscuit was so good. I have no idea what could be up there. What do you think?
Sea biscuit. Hot buttermilk.
Baking powder.
Hot baking powder biscuit. All right, Earl, slide it. Sea biscuit.
Sea.
Famous racehorse. Okay. Now you've got $250. Play for 10 times that amount, or $2,500. You got to match one celebrity to collect.
Richard.
Okay, Richard gets set to right. Here it is, worth $2,500. Good luck to you. Blank Jekyll. Jekylle. Blank Jekyll. All right, think about Jekyll. Look at it. Jekylle. Get your ESP going over to Richard Dawson and give us the same answer he's written on that card.
Oh, no. Blank Jekyll. Well, I know it's Jekyll and Hyde, but that's not the way it goes.
What is that?
I'm going to have to say Hyde and Jekyll. I know that's bad. That's all I can think of.
Really? What? All right. Richard, she says Hyde and Jekyll.
I know.
We'll get it for you. What do you say?
Well, what was the title of Mr. Jekyll?
Yeah, how'd it go?
Oh, Mr. Jekyll?
Dr. Jekyll.
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde is... Oh,
Write a
Rem.
book anyway.
Anyway, you got $350, Patty, and you're going to play another game with another player, but right now, this for you. Bye. Goodbye.
Let's salsa! Showbiz legend William Shatner is matching the right answers with the hottest dancers.
What's the name of this game?
Show me the money.
Show Me the Money premieres Tuesday, June 12th at 8 p.m. 7 Central, only on GSN.
Charles Nelson Riley. Round three's company, Suzanne Summers. Richard Dawson. And Patty Deutsch. As we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 77. And now here's the star of Match Game 77, Gene Rayburn.
Are you all quite ready to carry on? Yes. I am nervous. It is easy. Yes. All right. Well, she gives me a little confidence here.
That's not confidence.
Shoulders bit right. I got Quay's time.
Oh, you speak many tongues.
Yes. What can I do for you?
Hello?
Nothing.
Huh?
Listen.
You for me? What?
Can I cut your bangs?
No, thank you.
No?
Thank you.
Just a little bit?
No.
Well, look in the camera. Doesn't it make it nervous? Can you really see?
Huh?
Can't hear either. Let's welcome Linda Tibbetts and Howard Lefkowitz. Now, Linda, how are you?
Terrific. It's terrific.
Just want to remind you didn't fix this that I asked it to yesterday. You said you'd fix it, but you didn't. Now, Linda has won $11,800. Isn't that terrific? Wow. And her husband is here, her sister and her mother.
My daughter, my
Got a
brother.
big rooting section out here in our studio audience, and she's very happy about that. She's being challenged now by a gentleman we're meeting for the first time, Mr. Howard Lefkowitz. We welcome you, sir.
Thank you.
Lefkowitz.
Right.
And you have a good luck talisman, do you?
Yeah. I hope.
May I touch?
Sure, you can. Thank you.
Miss Lucky, it says. What is it? A little kitten, right?
That's it. My little sisters, Charlene and Sherry, gave me that, and they said,
That'll
take
bring
that on and no problems whatsoever.
Going to bring you good luck, really?
Yeah.
Are they here with you?
Yeah.
And where do you live, Howard?
I'm from White Oak, Pennsylvania.
And you're vacationing here?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you retired or do you work for a living?
Well, I'm an unemployed student.
Oh.
I don't have a job and I don't go to school.
And that's where you're going to keep it, huh?
I'd like to.
Smart. Very, very clever to do it that way, Howard. Okay, now we'll start this game right after we do a little business with America. So both of you get set. Now this for you. Just hang around there for a minute. There's the lady. Oh, hello. Lady said, you caught me. A sweet lady in the studio audience said she came all the way from Alaska to give me a kiss, and I was just about to do that when you interrupted me. Why don't you come up here and just let's get this over with. Now, get over here. Come over here. She really is from Alaska. Oh, is that the state flag? Yes, now what's your name?
Roberta Burnham.
Roberta, and what do you do up there?
I work for a law firm.
You're a legal secretary?
No, I'm a part-time bookkeeper.
I see. How is it up there?
It's nice and warm right now.
All right. Now listen, this is going to be a simple kiss, nothing
Yeah, I
fancy,
know,
because
but
my wife watches, you see.
We rub noses.
What?
We rub noses.
Oh. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you. That rubbing noses is not bad. You know, have you ever tried that?
9 months from now, you get post-nasal drip.
Why not? Okay, let's begin now. Howard, you as a challenger have an option here of choosing A or B.
Well, my sister said choose B first, so I'll go
Why?
with B. She didn't tell me that part.
Oh, shit, I see. All right, here we go. Harry and Gladys said, that justice of the peace is really mean.
How mean is it?
A little more rehearsal, John. When we asked him to join us together, he blanked us together. That's how mean he was.
When we the justice of the peace, tell me we asked.
Justice of the peace is really mean. When we asked him to join us together, he blanked us together.
Isn't that cute? It's adorable.
Okay. Ready? Here we go. Howard, Harry and Gladys said that justice of the peace is really mean. When we asked him to join us together, he blanked us together.
All I can think of is cuffed.
Cuffed us together.
I couldn't think of anything.
Handcuffed us together.
Yeah.
All right.
Should've listened to your sister.
Yes, right. What do you say?
That wasn't mean at all.
It wasn't mean. What was really mean?
He soldered us together.
Soldered us together. All right. What do you say?
I say they turned on Howard awfully early in the game.
That's right.
You better be very careful from now on, Howard. I'm sorry, I said glued.
Glued is a good response. Chuck?
I also said glue.
Glued? That would be mean. That would hurt, especially, you know, your skin would come off when you try to walk away or whatever. Right, Suzanne?
I just follow the crowd. I said glued too.
Glued is a good answer. Maybe the definitive response.
If
Right?
you were glued, you would follow the crowd.
Right.
You couldn't help following.
Now, do not, you know, the answer, the celebrity we're about to call on now, Howard, has been known to give some offbeat answers. And conceivably could say handcuffed. But this is it.
Conceivably.
Yes.
Stapled.
Stapled. You got me there. Now, do you understand how it's done now?
I'm figuring it out, yeah.
You've been out of high school how long now? A couple years?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you did this once in high school?
Yeah, I did it in high school. I played Gene Rayburn.
Oh, really? What high school was that?
Sarah High School in McKeesport, Pennsylvania.
McKeesport, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
And you did it in the local assembly in the high school?
Well, we did it for an improvisation class, and due to the nature of the questions, this is a Catholic school, we were all suspended.
Oh. Well, we'll let you hang around here for a little while longer. In the meantime, carry on now. The other half of round one, Linda, this one is yours. Sally the cheerleader. Sally the cheerleader said, that gypsy fortune teller has an unusual style. Instead of looking at my hands, he told my fortune by reading my blanks.
She was a cheerleader and he was an Egyptian fortune teller.
Gypsy fortune teller.
Oh, gypsy. Oh, gypsy. I thought you said Egyptian.
No, I didn't
I only
say
had romance on the brain.
Cheerleader?
Sally the cheerleader said that gypsy fortune teller had an unusual style. Instead of looking at my hands, he told my fortune by reading my blanks. Gypsy. Yes. Oh, yeah. You know, I just heard a little while ago that you and Don, your husband, are going to do an act.
Yes.
Where are you going to do this?
At the Studio One back lot, August 23rd, and hopefully the 24th,
Yeah.
25th,
Oh, and continuing.
26th.
Yeah.
And we've got a great name for it.
What's it called?
Patty Deutsch and Donald Ross.
Isn't that original? Yeah. Well, good luck with that.
Thank you.
I want to, let's see. Well, I'll get the dates yet. I'm going to write them down later, and I hope I'm going to be around so I can come and see and cheer and whistle and scream.
What's the matter? Aren't you well?
What?
Aren't you well?
Yeah.
You said you hoped you'll be around.
Well, I mean, see, I go back and forth between here and the other coast. All right, Linda. Sally the cheerleader said, that gypsy fortune teller had an unusual style. Instead of looking at my hands, he told my fortune by reading my blanks.
Pom-poms.
Pom-pom. She came up with a very nifty answer. A nifty answer.
It was a little gypsy tea room, a fortune-telling place. A lovely gypsy girl read my mind, then she slapped my face. Pom-pom!
Aha! One for Linda.
Now, speak to them about not being so quick with the buzzer until you hear the whole thing. Because this probably is a match. I said tassels, or whatever those things are called on those things they carry.
Right.
Pom-pom.
Pom-poms. The light lit up.
Oh, very good.
Yes.
Should come out in hardcover. Pom-pom.
There it is. 3 for her. Well, she came up with the definitive answer, and people are responding to her. Are you responding to her, Suzanne?
I was the cheerleader, pom-pom.
You were a cheerleader? No kidding. At a Catholic girls' school.
Right.
Where was that?
Burlingame, California.
Oh.
Mercy High School.
You were a pom-pom
16
girl.
years Catholic school.
Oh, really?
What's the cheer? What would you say?
Go girls, go.
Go girls, go.
Yeah. Yeah, it was lonely.
Almost any night from my room.
Right.
Pom-pom.
There it is. 5 for you now. Okay, Patty Deutsch, show us your pom-pom.
Okay.
All right, she did.
Oh, quick.
Got them all. Yeah. Howard. What do you say we shoot the cat?
That's what I did. Yeah, how about my sister?
Your
Right.
sister's the one, yeah. Now, Howard, you got one shot at it. You can match all 6 celebrities. You can achieve a tie and stay in the game and play a tiebreaker. And you have a choice of A or B.
Since I did so well with B, I'll go with A.
All right. Here it is. Little riddle for you. You ready for a riddle?
We're ready for a riddle.
What do Horrible Hannah and a nose have in common? The answer, they both blank. What do Horrible Hannah and a nose have in common? The answer, they both blank. That's a riddle.
Go for it.
Right. All right. As soon as Chuck is ready, we'll come over here to Howard Lefkowitz. Here we go. The little riddle for you, Howard. What do Horrible Hannah and the nose have in common? The answer is they both blank.
Blow.
Well, that was one of the ones, you know. Blow. and anything else connected with the nose. He said blow. That was his choice. Now,
I
you
think
got to match
Howard
everybody,
is out
Howard.
to prove that you can goof with everything going for you. They both run and or drip.
So that means Linda wins the game. What do the rest of you have? Drip, drip. 1 blow and 5 drips. Okay. See what happened there? There was 1 blow and 5 drips.
You would have lost anyway.
You would have lost anyway, yeah.
The way it goes.
Yeah, that's right. You win some, you lose some.
Yeah, well.
Right. Okay, good luck in your unemployment career, Howard.
Thank you.
Pleasure to have you. A lot of gifts will be coming your way here. So long, Howard Lefkowitz. Send a postcard. Now a little message for you. Hurry back. Yes, you got it. Linda Tibbetts has won her 4th game, and now we'll try for the big money one more time. Ready?
Ready.
Here we go. We polled an audience not too long ago and said, write down your best answer to this. Return blank. Now, remember, you got $500 if you match their most popular answer, $250 for matching the second most popular answer, and then $100 for matching the third. And whom do you call on for some assistance?
Charles, please.
What do you say, Charles?
We got a good one.
He'll think of one.
Return to sender.
Return to sender. The post office stamp, Mark.
Richard?
Return to paradise.
Return to paradise.
West
All right.
Covina.
Right.
Brett?
Return address.
Return address. So return address, return to paradise, and return to sender. You want one of those, or have you got a better idea clanging around in your head?
I think I'll go with Charles's to sender.
Return to sender. All right, let's see if it's up there. Let's begin down at the bottom, and we will reveal the $100 response. Return of the Pink Panther. Did you think of that?
No.
I didn't think of that either. Yeah.
Didn't know he was away.
No, that's right. I didn't know he left either. May we see the $250 response? Return to sender it is. You pick up another $250. Very good. What do you think's on top, audience? Return address? Okay, may we see it, please? Return address. All right. Now, you've got another $250. You're up to $12,150, and you're going to play for $2,500 at this moment, and that'll make you a little richer. Whom do you want to make an attempt at matching on that?
Please, Richard.
Richard, please.
Return to paradise.
Return to paradise. You've had your chance of that, and you blown it. All right, face me if you would, please, my dear. And Richard, here we go. Good luck to you. Blank Pond. P-O-N-D. Blank Pond. A blank pond. Linda, what answer would you like to give us right now which you think will match his? The answer, Richard, is written on that card. If you do match it, we give you $2,500. Blank pond.
My first response is Walden's Pond.
Walden's Pond. Henry Thoreau's famous hangout in New Hampshire. A great American. He hung out around over there.
I swear that was my very first response.
Walden's Pond.
Oh, that's too hip.
Too hip, so you threw it away and you put Fish Pond. Well, these two intellectuals out-intellectualed each other, didn't they? Yeah.
Isn't that strange? I thought,
yeah.
Well, maybe not.
It was really a very hip in answer,
Yeah.
Walden's Pond. So
Sorry.
you thought of that. What did you think of second?
I didn't.
You didn't. Went right with it. Lily Pond. That wouldn't have been bad either. We don't say lilies on this show. Well, anyway, Linda, you're up to $12,150. You're going to meet a new player. Here comes Renee Happy. Okay. Back on the merry-go-round. Renee, we welcome you.
Thank you.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Where are you from?
California,
You're Californian.
born and raised.
Yes. And do you work or do anything constructive?
Working girl, and I'm married, and I have a little boy, too, named Shane. He's wonderful.
Yes.
And I love him dearly.
That's nice. Well, we welcome you and wish you the very best of luck here. This lady's had a lot of luck already. She got over
know she
$12,000. And you have a choice here of A or B, Renee.
B, please?
You want B? You sure?
No, but I'll take it anyway.
Okay. She wants B. When Howdy Doody went into the puppet workshop, he had an accident with the electric sander. Poor Howdy.
It's a heartbreaking
He
question.
sanded his blank off.
Those heartbreaking questions are too hard for me. I just get all emotional.
Yes.
I heard it.
Patty Deutsch and Donald Ross, eh?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Almost ready, Renee. I'll read it while they're finishing up. When Howdy Doody went into the puppet workshop, he had an accident with the electric sander. Poor Howdy. Say, aw. Poor Howdy. He sanded his blank off. Freckles. Howdy Doody was famous for his freckles. I had forgotten about that. So he sanded his freckles off, she said.
Yeah, before he could get to his freckles, he had to file his nose down.
His nose. Sanded his nose off. What do you say?
I think that's a terrific erudite answer. Unfortunately, I said no.
Yeah. Freckles is quite good.
I'm sorry, Joe. I said wooden rear.
Wooden rear.
Not erudite, but an answer.
Renee Haffey is looking for a freckle here, Suzanne. Give her one of your freckles.
It would be very painful.
It would.
They...
A limb?
Yeah.
He sanded his limb off. Well, whatever. Okay. Richard?
My answer, judges, would remove freckles, so please keep an open mind. I said face.
They did keep an open mind.
Yeah.
And closed it. Did you hear it snap?
Judges, I take your ruling. Now go sit on it.
I mean, that would remove your freckles.
Certainly. And now you. You are ready.
I said it's phonodoodle, also known as his nose.
Nose. A lot of noses there, Renee, but no freckles, sorry to say. So there you are with your first rounder. Now we've got a little business for you if you hurry back. Ladies, we have to put you in cold storage here until tomorrow, and we hope to see you both then. You will come back. Of course you will. And you, too, will come back.
I'm sleeping over.
You are going to... Good. Because it'll be very lonely out here without you. I mean, I'd have to run around and fill in all the cards, and I don't know how to play this game. Yes. Yes. Let's see now. We've done all of the plugs that we're supposed to do here.
We didn't count her freckles.
No, that's a little makeup. Come to my dressing room and do a little body makeup on you. Gene Rayburn here. Join us next time for Match Game 77. Tally-ho.
Russian Roulette tonight at 11 on Game Show Network.
Speaking for Match Game 77, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Stay tuned for Tattletales next over most of the CBS stations.
You've had...
Get ready to match the stars. Scully Mitchell, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, Sharon Farrell, Richard Dawson, and Mary Wicks as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 78.
Johnny Olson. Thank you, friends, for joining us. One and all. How grand to be on this stage.
Yes, I thought you'd like it.
What do you say?
What brings you to Los Angeles, Gene?
The airplane. Listen, are you all ready to have a go at it?
Do you like Sharon's bathing suit?
Sharon is a genuine movie star. Yes. And they're hard to get. You are wearing a bathing suit.
I am, I swear.
She's wearing a bathing suit. Is there a special reason for that?
Well, see, I had it like that, and
Oh, so that you wanted to make
said
it...
you better make sure that they
Let them know that it's a real bathing suit. Okay. What the heck? You see it on every beach. Anytime you want to go. Let's say hello to Cindy Garman and Sarah Amato. Cindy's the current champ. She's won a total of $6,300. They played one game to a dead heat. That's an unfortunate choice of words, I suppose. It was a tie game. And then they went into the... no?
That was another day, James.
That was another day.
Another way.
Didn't you play a tiebreaker? Oh, but not with her. Oh, that was last week. Yeah, no.
It's amazing what, Gene, what one bathing suit can do to you.
Oh, it's 3-0. We're in the middle of round 2, right? Okay, we'll see how this game ends right after we see about this.
Buzzer presents Family Feud Huddle Talk.
Why did you wear that tie?
I'm never speaking to...
$19.99. Order now.
Hup, here we go. Now, there it is. Now, this is the last question of the last round of the game. Cindy, what you have to do is tie to tie. You have to match 3. To win, you have to match 4. And this is your question. Jim said, there's an incredible amount of water leaking into our apartment. The people upstairs are trying to paper train a blank. Amount of water leaking into our apartment. The people upstairs are trying to paper train a blank. Okay, Chuck? Anytime you say Chuck. All right. Jim said, there's an incredible amount of water leaking into our apartment. The people upstairs are trying to paper train a...
Elephant?
Elephant. That would do it, wouldn't it, Scully?
Well, contrary to public opinion not being a jungle bunny.
Really?
I don't know anything about the elephants, but I am a country boy and I know what a cow's like.
Oh, yeah. You country boy, you look like a city slicker to me.
No.
With your hair all
an
neat
actor.
and everything. I see. Brett?
I am very glad I threw away my other answer because I said A, elephant.
Hey, elephant. Well, we got 3-1 as the score now. Show us yours.
I said a bowling team.
A bowling team.
It makes more sense than elephant. I'm sorry. How can you get an elephant up into a 4-room apartment?
That's right.
Bowling.
It matched, didn't it? I think the test of the game.
Don't try big words like test.
All right. Cindy is looking for the word elephant, trying to paper train an elephant. What do you say to that?
Well, I own a couple of Great Danes, so I...
A dog. Yeah.
Sharon.
Now, wait a minute. Great Danes is not bad because they associate dogs with paper training. It's the Dane curse. Yeah. Oh, Richard. That's 2 O's in a row. Here it is. An incredible amount of water leaking into the apartment. The people upstairs trying to paper train a...
Whale.
Oh.
A whale. Well, Cindy, we've had a lot of laughs, haven't we?
Sure have.
And we had a lot of money, don't we?
Yep.
$6,300. Thank you, Cindy Garman. Are you ready? Now, as she rolls over, we roll down our big star wheel here. It's especially for you, Sari. With the aid of this wheel, you can win as much as $10,000 on a single match. But to begin with, we're going to do the audience match here, and here we go. We polled the studio audience not too long ago, and we said, write down your best answer to this. Sunrise blank. If you match the answer they wrote down most frequently, we give you $500. For matching their second most popular answer, $250. Then for matching the third, you get $100. 3 of the 6 ding-a-lings will help you.
Okay. Scully, please.
Serenade.
Sunrise Serenade.
Okay.
Try to keep down your ovation,
Richard.
please, people.
Richard, please.
Richard?
Sunrise Services.
Sunrise Services. They have that every Easter, don't they?
Mm-hmm. And Charles.
Sunrise, sunset.
That was a tune from Fiddler on the Roof. And Sunrise Services and Sunrise Serenade were the other 2 choices. You have a choice now of choosing one of those or thinking up one of your own.
Sunrise, sunset.
Yeah! Sunrise Sunset. Now, you cheered so loud for Sunrise Sunset. If she doesn't win it, it's all on your shoulders. It really is. Here we go. We'll begin down at the bottom, as usual, and we will reveal the $100 response. Sunrise Service is the answer that Richard gave you. Okay, that's up there. Let's go up the ladder and reveal the $250 number. Sunrise Serenade, the great old Glenn Miller tune and theme song. Last chance for Sunrise Sunset. Here we go. You've won $500, Sari, and that means the least you'll be playing for is 10 times that amount, or $5,000. But you can double your stake if you have a lucky spin on our new star wheel. Let's go up here and we'll tell you how it works. There it is. Now, as you can see, each celebrity's name is on the wheel. We're going to ask you to spin the wheel to find out which celebrity you're playing with. Not yet. If the wheel, I just want to point out to you, if you see this area up here. Okay, now watch that. See it lit up. As soon as you get into the double area is this entire area where the gold stars are. Are you ready? Okay, good luck to you. Give it a spin. Must make one full revolution. I guess it's done that, hasn't it? Hold everything. It didn't make a full revolution. Okay. You gotta, now wait a minute, the rule says it's gotta make one complete revolution, and you gotta give it a hard pull now. Now, why don't you just start up here and you have a little more leverage there. Give it one, there it is. There's a revolution and a quarter. Well, listen, you didn't get to the gold area. You're going to play with Brett Summers for a total of $5,000. You ready, Brett? Sure. Here we go. Good luck to you. $5,000 at stake on the answer here, and it says cream and blank. Cream and blank. Cream and... All right, now she's ready. We ask you to give us the answer that matches Brett's. If you do, we give you $5,000. Cream and...
A little cream and sugar?
Cream and sugar. Sounds reasonable to me. Let's find out if we have a little cream and sugar here or whatever. Brett?
Did you say cream and sugar?
Cream and sugar is what she said.
Oh, Brett. So did I.
So did I. A total of $5,600 for you. Congratulations to Sari Amato. Now we've got this message just for you.
Want some fun? Want some game?
Hey, let's all say hello to Jim Smaydak. Hey, Jim. How's old Jim Smaydak?
Oh, just fine. How are you doing?
I'm all right, thanks, Jim. Where are you from?
San Antonio, Texas.
San Antonio.
I'm a full-time student at the University of Texas at San Antonio. I like water skiing and I play racquetball, and I've just taken up hang gliding.
Yeah. Now, is this real hang gliding or just hang gliding with a little one-cylinder engine?
No, this is real hang gliding.
Real hang gliding.
There are not very many cliffs in Texas, but we're trying.
No, there aren't. You have to go out to Kerrville to get on a high hill, don't you?
That's right.
Where do you hang?
Orlando.
Yeah. Well, racquetball, too, huh?
Yeah.
You must be in great condition.
Oh, so-so.
Oh, I don't know. What do you think? Is he in great condition?
I'm moving over, eh?
Yes. She thinks you're in great condition, Jim. She's unattached.
Just in case he wins.
Yeah, in case he wins. Okay, good luck to you, Jim. You got a choice of A or B?
I'll take A.
A it is. This one says, Little Rodney Rich is really rich. He's got the only skateboard in the world with blank. Okay, we're just about all set. Come over to Jim Smaydak. Little Rodney Rich is really rich, Jim. He's got the only skateboard in the world with...
golden wheels.
Golden wheels. Okay, Golden Wheels would make him rich, I suppose, there. What?
That was cute.
Oh, that's not bad.
That was cute. Richard said that's another thing. Handball makes you dumb.
You didn't say that, did you?
Yes, I didn't.
No.
Gliding made you dumb.
Oh, gliding. Hang gliding. What do you say there?
I said he's so rich, he's the only one with a skateboard with a motor.
With a motor. Okay. All right. What'd you say?
Oh, Jim, you know how I feel about Texas. I love it. And it was close, but no cigar. I said diamond-studded wheels.
Diamond-studded. Well, he said golden. That's close, Richard.
Scully is one of my dearest friends, and this is a very prejudiced answer. I'm sorry. White wall tires.
What? Now, wait a minute. He didn't mean it, Scully. No, he didn't mean it. He didn't mean that.
No, Lee, beat him up.
Yeah. Yes.
I'd like an apology.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Change your answer to black wall tires.
But then you don't know that they're walled. It's very difficult.
You don't know they're walled.
I'll call Firestone in the morning.
No plugs, please.
And when you learn how to work the hang glider, there's someone I want you to take up.
Sharon, little Rodney Rich is really rich. He's got the only skateboard in the world with.
Well, I'm learning how to skateboard, and I figured the one thing you don't need is air conditioning, so that's what I put down.
Air conditioning. You had it upside down.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all right. You're okay. It's all right. No, Cheryl, you're okay. Everybody loves you. Don't feel insecure.
This is how you get it out without having it upside down.
Now watch him. Now watch this carefully.
Your hand goes here, and you say, so rich, skateboard, power steering.
Power steering. Wouldn't that be a nifty skateboard? All right. Mary, you look very somber.
Richard, I don't know how to get the card out of this slot.
Get out. I'll do it to you then, whatever.
Well, I don't know how you... I don't know how you do it, but I had the same thing, air conditioning. That's
Air conditioning. So there we are, and now you know how it goes, Jim. And we'll have a question for Sarah in a moment or so, but right now we got this for you.
Up next, it looks like
776.
Today's consolation prizes are first, Town and Temper Tableware by Washington Ford. Beautiful 3-foot handles and mirror bright stainless steel, dishwasher safe from Washington Ford. And from Munsingwear, the Grand Slam shirt, comfortable mercerized cotton, and the famous penguin on the pocket. Munsingwear, the people who bring quality and fashion to life. And a beach wrap, and a supply of Solar King for relief from sunburn pain when that old sun sneaks up on you. Solar King stops sunburn pain fast. And a how-to book, and an assortment of DAP products. DeRusto paints and finishes to protect and decorate your home. Home paint ups to snap with DeRusto. More blanks to fill with our star, Gene Rayburn.
Okay, Terry, ready for yours? Okay, this is your first round question. Listen carefully. Now, Norm said, I'll never fly El Cheapo Airlines again. The plane flew so low we were passed by a blank. El Cheapo Airlines. Plane flew so low we were passed by a blank. Low. Plane flew so low. Here we go, Sari. Norm said, I'll never fly El Cheapo Airlines again. The plane flew so low we were passed by a...
I can think of so many things. A pedestrian.
A pedestrian. No, they don't like that there.
That's a good answer.
Oh, it is. Thank you. A pedestrian, she said.
Pedestrian?
A pedestrian. We were passed.
It's wrong, but it's good.
Low and slow would be.
What about all the Catholics? Oh, that's a little joke.
Oh, yeah, all right. Pedestrians for the Catholics.
Little joke.
Okay, Scully.
I said a Boyd.
A Boyd.
That ain't low.
Birds were flying low. Brett?
I thought low meant slow. I mean, I thought it all went together. I said by a young boy on a skateboard with gold wheels.
Aha. Harking back to Jim's answer, Charles?
I didn't write a word. That's the problem.
Oh.
BW.
A VW. All right, that'll do it. Never fly El Cheapo Airlines again. The plane flew so low we were passed by a...
Pigeon.
Pigeon. Yeah. Well, you know, they're about 200 feet. That'd be low, wouldn't it?
Volkswagen.
Volkswagen, of course. There, that would be low.
Now, I'm talking low. A worm.
Oh, that's mighty low. Mighty low.
That's low.
All right. So we're still even, aren't we? 0-0.
Memories.
Now, Jim again, A or B?
I'll take A again.
A again? All right. Again, everyone will play.
Yes, sir.
Did you hear?
What?
They've opened the Miss Universe contest to the entire universe.
No kidding.
Yes. Miss Venus took all the awards because she has 3 blanks. It's a round 2 question. All set, down in lower 2.
Go again. Do me again.
They've opened the Miss Universe contest to the entire universe, and Miss Venus took all the awards because she has 3 blanks.
Let's say it again.
Changing your mind, sir. Little clarification, Brett. All right.
This music is so catchy. Anybody know the lyrics?
Jim, did you hear they've opened the Miss Universe contest to the entire universe, and Miss Venus took all the awards because she has 3 blanks?
3 boobs.
3 boobs. Does it hurt you to say that? Look at him, Britt. No. Are you on him? He's so red. Look at him. He is purple. Have you ever seen a girl? No.
Never.
No. Have you ever seen one? Oh, yeah. Okay, Scully. We're looking for 3 boobs.
Can you read the question again?
Yeah. You mean you haven't written an answer yet? Miss Venus took all the awards because she has 3 blanks.
3 of the judges.
She has 3 judges.
She had 3 of the judges.
Okay. Anything you say, Scully. What do you say?
Aren't you going to put your sign up?
Oh, yes. I'm a little, behind on the cues now. Here was the sign. I'm sorry, Gene was on, other things.
Most spaced out answer award of 1978. What is that?
Now, he's wrong. It's the correct answer. Venus has 3 rings. Well, I can't help it if nobody knows anything about astronomy in this group.
My answer doesn't seem so bad now.
No, that's right. All right, so we have...
That's the correct
2.
answer, right?
Yeah. Is it Venus or Saturn that has rings? Saturn. Jupiter has rings. Okay,
Chuck. It's fabulous to be with these people. 2 days ago, Mary told us that she was an expert botanist.
Yeah.
And today we find out that Brett is an expert astrologer.
Right. Astronomer, dear.
Astronomer
exactly.
Is correct. Yeah.
You know that Scully and I have a hospital in Encino? We're doctors.
Sharon, Miss Universe contest was won by Miss Venus because she has 3 blanks. Yeah! That's 2 for you, Jim. Or 4, as the case may be. Yeah. Okay.
Jim doesn't care if he wins or not.
He's laughing and blushing and... No, we don't want to see yours, Richard.
I've got to get on with this because I've got to check into Dr. Scoey and Charles Hospital.
Yeah, that's okay, Jim, that's 3. Now...
Jim, it's a pleasure to see a man blush, I tell you.
Yeah.
Before I came on this show, I would have blushed with this answer. Bazooms.
Bazoom. All right. 4-0 the score. You'll have a shot at it right after we do this for you.
Seniors United Insurance.
This is Gene Rayburn asking you to join us next time for Match Game 78. Goodbye.
This This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 78, a Mark Goodson, Bill Tubman production. This program was edited for broadcast. Get ready to match the stars from Vegas, Bart Braverman. Brett Summers. From MASH, Gary Berghoff. Elaine Jordan. Bill Daly. And Marcia Wallace. As we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 79. And now, here's the star of Match Game 79, Gene Rayburn.
I'm ready, boy. Let's go. Hey, let's go. Ready. Oh, I'm ready.
How many more
I've got my
days
first
left?
answer lit. Oh, ready.
This is the last one.
Is this the last
This is
day?
the end of this 5-day taping session, and not a moment too soon. Alma Joe Clark and Kirk Jones over here. Yeah. Alma Joe has $5,600. She is going to be a dentist, right?
That's right.
Yes. You must consider periodontistry, too, because that's a very lucrative field. Isn't it? Those are the people who work on your gums. Have you thought of that? You're going to be a straight dentist.
I'm thinking about it. I'm not sure yet.
All right. And Kirk Jones had his first round question. He's a professional golfer. And he matched two of our stars. He's a scratch golfer and a good-looking guy.
Thank you.
Okay. That's as far as it goes.
I'm glad.
All right. Here we go. Now, Alma Joe, this is your first round question. Sally said, I've always wanted a man to look up to me, so last night I went out with blank. Sally said,
not been easy this week,
it sure ain't. There. Sally said, I've always wanted a man to look up to me, so last night I went out with...
Stilts.
No, honey.
That's a good. Wait a minute. That's funny. I like that. That was very. See, because she's tall, she looks down.
I'm sure she doesn't want to be associated with you, Bill. So.
No, that was good. She may lose the game, but you're going to hire her as a writer, right?
I like her. That was.
She went out with stilts. Okay.
Every week I tune in to watch him say, the plan, welcome to Fantasy Island.
Hey, midget.
Hey, midget. Okay. Whoever he is.
I know who he is. At least he has a French name.
I can't think of his name.
Huevos Rancheros.
Hervé Galactus.
Huevos Rancheros. What's his name?
Huevos Rancheros.
Hervé.
Hervé Galactus. Hervé Galactus.
Hervé
Gentleman, too.
Villichez.
No.
He thinks he's 6'8".
It's a nice
What have
man.
you got?
Could I have the chili with a side of fries?
Okay. Right.
Okay, no, I like that answer. I think with stilts is terrific. I wish Mickey Rooney.
Mickey Rooney. Another short person.
I was going to say Hervé, but I look up to Hervé.
Oh, you do?
As not in size, in stature. He's a
Right.
wonderful guy. And this is another wonderful guy, Billy Barty.
Billy Barty, indeed. Any short person would have been fine here. You know, Paul Williams, Billy Barty, Mickey Rooney, all those. All right, go.
Here comes an
Can we get a two-shot of the two of us? Because we have a replay.
We have an instant replay of what just happened. Mickey Rooney?
Billy Barty. I'm both wrong.
He said Mickey Rooney, he said Billy Barty.
Mickey Rooney, Billy Barty, doo-dah, doo-dah.
Doo-dah.
God, I hate to be redundant. Billy Barty.
Billy Barty, all right. You know who Billy Barty is?
No.
About this tall, and if you saw a picture of him, you would recognize him, I'm sure. Round one, 2-0, favor Kirk. Round two coming up right after this. Here we go to round two. Okay, Kirk, A or B?
I'll take A.
A it is.
Of course you will.
Two people do not play, Brett and Elaine. The rest of you, please.
Hi.
On the freeway, Harry said, I think the guy in the next lane is a vampire.
Vampire.
Take a look. He has fangs, and he's driving a blank. Yes. Hello, Kirk. On the freeway, Harry said, I think the guy in the next lane is a vampire. Take a look. He has fangs, and he's driving a...
Coffin?
A coffin. Is that a V8 or a straight 6? You said a coffin.
Easy would have been he's driving like a blank, because
He's
vampire
driving
bat.
like a...
See, but it wouldn't have worked, so I just said coffin. I figured that.
Coffin it is. All right. Kirk, you got 3. Gary?
Batmobile.
A Batmobile. Cute.
Oh, was that cute?
Cute, wasn't it?
I don't.
Wrong, but cute.
Cute.
I'm
So
abstaining.
cute. Hello, Bill.
You don't have to
I
always do
play
it.
next.
You
I
play
play
next.
next. You don't play at all? Well,
No.
then sit somewhere else. I thought, how about a Rent-A-Hearst? Rent-A-Hearst, see? Hertz rent-a-car? Hearst?
That's a hearse.
Rent-A-Hearst.
Rent-A-Hearst.
What did he
Not
put on
hearse,
his
see,
car?
That's a man.
I know. I just threw that
You
joke
said
in.
a hearse.
Read the question again.
Read the question. Here it is.
I don't want
think the guy
another
in the next
question. That
lane
was
is
the
a
answer.
vampire. Take a look. He has fangs and he's driving a...
I'll never be the same again.
Was that your answer? Or was
No,
that...
my answer's cute too. Bloodmobile.
Bloodmobile. Now, let's see. He's got 3. Alma Joe, that means you need 3 to tie and 4 to win. King Kong said...
Oh, you look just like him.
I've eaten one house too many. Now I've got blank and mouth disease.
She's drawing a little horsey?
No. Okay. Here we go. King Kong said, I've eaten one house too many. Now I've got blank and mouth disease.
House and mouth disease.
He drew a blank, so he said house and mouth. Have you ever heard...
Don't worry, dummy. There are 2 of us.
Really?
Wait a minute. Who are you referring to?
Okay, Bart.
See, blank and mouth disease is hoof and mouth disease. Has a roof and mouth disease.
You understand now?
Oh, yes.
Hoof and mouth.
Yes.
Have you ever heard of hoof and mouth
Yes,
disease?
yes.
Okay, well,
Now you see the
roof and
light.
mouth disease.
Too late. Too
Yeah.
late.
Okay, Brett.
Hoof and mouth disease. What an awful thought. A roof and a mouth disease.
Roof and mouth. Roof and mouth. Roof and mouth. Everybody got it over here. Now, you got to match the 3 bottom ones, Alma Joe, to stay in the game and achieve a tie. Elaine.
House.
In mouth.
I said to Elaine, that's the dumbest, stupidest answer I've ever seen in my life. And she got it. I had roof, too. Sorry about that.
All right, and roof over there, so that means Kirk wins the game. Come on down, Kirk. Alma Joe, you got $5,600, and that'll help pay for your education, won't it?
Yes, it will.
We're very happy about that. Thank you for being with us
Thank
here
you
on
very
Next
much.
Game 79. Goodbye. We'll spin it off. We're going to spin a message for America. Here we go. Okay, Kirk. Let's get right to it here now, see how much money you're going to win. We polled the studio audience not very long ago and said, please write down your best answer to this. You're in the blank. If you give us the answer they wrote down most often, you get $500. And then for matching their second most popular answer, $250, and $100 for the third. 3 of our 6 stars will give you some assistance.
Elaine?
Hi. You're in the ballpark.
You're in the ballpark.
Marcia?
Was that good, huh?
You're in the money.
Gary.
It's my right to suggest you go with hers, but I'll suggest another also. You're in the chips.
You're in the chips, you're in the money, you're in the ballpark. Of the 3, you got the option now of choosing one of those or giving us one of your own.
You're in the money.
You're in the money. That was Marcia's answer. Let's find out if it's up there. We'll begin at the bottom and look at the $100 number. You're in the mood. What?
I thought of that one.
You did think of that, and you rejected that, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, it's a good thing you did, because the one you chose may be up a little bit higher there. At least we hope so. Let's look at the next one, please. You're in the Army now.
Oh, that's an old crowd.
That's right. Yeah. Well, if they remembered that, I'm sure they'll remember you're in the money. I'm hoping for you anyway, Kirk. Here we go. Slide the big one. Yes, sir. Very good. Marcia gave you that one. Really? Okay, now you got $600, but you're going to play for 10 times the amount you just won, or $5,000. However, if you get a lucky spin of the star wheel, you can play for $10,000, twice the money. Got to look neat here. I mean, you're on television all over America, coast to coast there, and your mother is watching and all that.
Man is a scratch golfer. He can dress himself.
Would you like to see something in... no, I guess we don't have time for that now. Step over here, right over there, if you would, please. Give it a spin, and we're all going to root for a double, right?
Yeah.
Here we go. Any of the Gold Star area, Kirk, you've got it. Gary Berghoff is your partner in this crime here, and you've got the double. Now all you got to do is come up with the same answer that he's come up with, and you will get the money. Good luck to you, and here it is. Blank and hot. Blank and hot. Okay, now Gary's written his answer on the card there. We ask you to come up with the same answer that he's got. If you do, you get $10,000.
All I can think of is cold and hot.
That's all you can think of? That person in the audience who said it out loud, did that person influence you?
No, I thought of it right before they said that.
All right, okay. Because we don't want anybody giving out rotten answers. And okay, Gary says cold and hot will match you. What do you say?
I'm really sorry. You know, I'm a younger generation. When you're hot, you're hot.
When you're hot, you're hot.
Well, I'm 35, so I said when you're cold, you're hot. When you're cold,
Attaboy, Kirk. Well, you won your first tournament. Kirk the golfer won his first tournament here. Got $10,600. Here comes Brenda Hillhouse. Let's hear it for Brenda Hillhouse. Hey, Brenda. How about that lucky fella? I know you're very happy for him, Brenda. We're happy to meet you, and we'd like to get acquainted with you. What do you want to say about yourself?
I'm from Oxford, Mississippi, and I just graduated from Ole Miss with a major in theater, and I'm working on my master's degree, and that's why I'm in Los Angeles. I'm trying to learn something about the motion picture industry.
Yes, it's very difficult out here.
Yes.
They don't know nothing about it out here. Okay, Brenda, we'll start this game in a moment or so. Right now, we got to do a little business with you.
With our star, Gene Rivers.
Okay, John, thank you very much. Here we go. We've met Brenda Hillhouse. We'll ask her to choose A or B.
I'll try B.
B it is for Brenda. Yeah. Weird Wanda is so weird. Once she dyed her hair to match her blank. Yes.
They're going to condemn this box. It's so dirty, so naughty.
Okay.
Did you write it? Oh, it's me.
It's you. You're the only one not finished. The whole world is waiting for you, Elaine. Okay. Brenda. Weird Wanda is so weird. Once she dyed her hair to match her blank.
Shoes.
Shoes. Okay?
I like it.
That's good.
Well, it's a round one question. It could be almost anything, you know, shoes, dress, anything like that. Drapes.
I don't think I'll say what I was going to say. I was just going to say car.
Car. Well, that's okay. That's it. Yeah. All right.
That was a good answer.
I thought it was quite good.
Wait a minute, I would agree with him. That was dumb. That was dumb. I'm sorry. I thought that was dumb.
I thought it was sort of child. I saw Annette Funicello once in a pair of leotards that matched her car, driving into the Disney studios.
How
leotards matched her
Annette
car.
Funicello in her leotards, I wouldn't have noticed her car when I was a kid.
Right.
I was a very young kid.
Bart,
you know?
I don't think you should tell that story.
Okay.
Little human interest,
See, I
Gene.
think it's just a little too dull. All right.
Little human interest. No, it's called human interest.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Tell that story.
Unfortunately, no
Bart.
humans here, so...
Here we go. Brad.
Brad?
Want to show him the one you dumped in there?
Oh, okay, hon. Whatever you say.
Hold your card.
Nail polish.
Dyed her hair to match her nail polish. That's a good one.
See, I don't think any of those are weird enough.
Red is
Weird? What's
said
weird?
Tie-dye slacks.
Dyed her hair to match her tie-dye slacks. those are the ones with the variegated.
Yes,
Oh,
that's
yes. That's very difficult.
Thanks, Bill.
Yeah.
There goes the judge and jury again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
2 days on the show,
I
right?
thought Bart's answer was great.
I'm the Richie
Excellent.
Dawson.
Weird Wanda.
You lead.
Dyed her hair to match her
Car.
car.
Great answer.
Wonderful.
Very creative.
Yeah.
I like it.
All right, now we
Dyed
come
hair to match your purse. Not funny and wrong.
Oh, I wish
Those
I
are
said
two.
boyfriend.
Wrong and unfunny.
Not only did they not boo you, they
Now
didn't
they booed,
laugh.
they hated, they didn't understand it.
Smirk. They didn't do anything.
They were
They're
disgusted. They
already
didn't
on the
like
next
it.
question.
No,
Now.
too late.
Stared back
Too
at
late.
you,
Stared
Bill.
back. This guy is nuts.
We're all talking at one time. All the mics are open. We're all talking at one time.
I don't think we're talking at one time.
No, we're not
Well, it's not that we're talking at one time.
I'm
It's
not
just that we
talking.
all
I think that this one's time
It was
shot.
the best of times.
Marsha.
Me.
Marsha.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Let's see, what do I have here? Oh, it just stinks.
No, it stinks so much it smells in there. You better take it out of there.
Face.
Once she dyed her hair to match her face.
She was weird. The woman was weird.
Hey, I like Kurt.
What would that look like? What color would
Put
that be?
that down there. That seemed to me to be a
Flesh
Trey
color.
amusing.
Yeah. Well, that's weird, I suppose.
I
That is
know,
weird if
I
you went
know.
into Elizabeth Arden and said,
You can-
dye my hair to match my face.
When you sit next to this man for 4 days.
Yes, I know. It becomes very
For 6
difficult.
years.
Okay.
Yes.
Here we go. Kirk, it's your first round question. Harvey said, nothing ever goes right for me. This morning I put my best foot forward, but unfortunately, I put it in blank.
Oh, that's great.
Nothing ever goes right for me. This morning I put my best foot forward, but unfortunately, I put it in blank.
That's it. I'm going to copy this. Wait a minute.
Don't you dare.
Well, he comes after, so that's okay.
Let him copy
Wait a
me.
minute, I'm funnier than you are. Let me put that down.
This reminds me of the 3rd grade, this bottom
Yeah,
tier.
everybody's cheating.
I'm going to come here with you guys.
Oh, dear.
Oh.
All right, Kirk. Harvey said, oh.
I want to know why Marcia spells her name like that if it's pronounced Marcia. We'll never explain that later.
There is no explanation. Harvey said, nothing ever goes right for me. This morning I put my best foot forward, but unfortunately I put it in.
My wife's face.
All right.
His wife's face.
Tribal rude.
You seem like such a sweet, mild-mannered, gentle soul, and that is a very hostile thing to do. Are you married?
No, I was thinking about waking up in the morning and,
Oh, accidentally doing it.
yes, accidentally.
Oh, 'cause you wouldn't do that on
I'll
purpose,
tell
would
you
you?
something, Kirk. It has the same effect whether it's an accident or on purpose.
Okay.
With or without your golf cleats on?
I don't wear them to bed,
Ah, okay.
except sometimes.
Well, you know they have a pooper scooper law now in New York.
Right, they do. You got to pick it up.
So I put dog do.
Dog do. And New York is a much better place since they've enforced that law. It's really nice now
Think
walking
that if you
around
were a
New
German
York.
Shepherd.
But last month, every time you put your foot down, you stepped in a little doggity-doodly.
Yeah.
Would you read the question again, just to the part where it describes...
Nothing ever goes right for me. This morning I put my best foot forward.
Right.
But unfortunately, I put it in.
I know this guy. I said to him the other day, I said, Harry, how you doing? He turned around and went... He's the world's biggest loser.
Couldn't do it.
Couldn't
Yeah,
do it.
couldn't do
I
it.
said, do I get paid for this?
Yeah.
I said, the wrong shoe.
I put it in the wrong shoe.
And that preamble didn't help.
I like that.
Yes.
Okay, Elaine. Put my best foot forward. Unfortunately, I put it in.
Dog do.
Dog do. All right.
I don't care if a dog do.
You know, you're right
Well,
about New
Dog
York.
do.
Well, the dogs can't do it, but unfortunately, people are allowed to go
right.
do-do in the streets, which is very messy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I said, I put the foot in my mouth. That's what they put it in.
Unfortunately, put a foot
Hey,
in
I got
my
a
mouth.
foot.
Yeah, they like that one.
Hey, I like They're encouraging him.
Yes, they are. He may never leave.
Oh, lucky you, Gene.
Yes. Okay, Marcia, we come to you.
Oh, do we, Gene?
Yes.
Marcia.
Well, this
Marcia.
is actually this is
Marcia.
probably a little hostile too.
Yeah.
He put his foot in traffic.
He put it. Hold on for a second.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I tell you what. He's getting married in a couple of days, and I want him to try on this suit because he couldn't buy a blue suit.
No, he's going to let me have the
too
suit for
cheap,
my
that's why.
He's going to get married in that suit. Let's see how it fits. There.
He's cheap.
No, he's
Wonderful.
giving me the suit.
Hey, that's terrific there. Doesn't he look great in that? All right, he's trying on this suit. There he goes. Now we got a little message for you. Oh, that's wonderful. Watch this commercial.
I should stay with the star.
Join us next time for Match Game 79. Goodbye.
Well, I hope you enjoyed classic episodes of the Match Game. It was a ball bringing them to you because it's time for the game show Fever Chat Showcase. Tonight, we got you a pilot episode of Family Feud back in the 70s and Card Sharks back in the 70s. Sit back and relax and let's get to those shows right now.
It's time for the Family Feud. Introducing the Spear family. Bob, Dee, Lisa, Paula, and Greg. Ready for action. Introducing the Madvig family. Ellen, Carolyn, Ida, Carol, and Ellen. On your marks, let's start the Family Feud. With the star of Family Feud, Richard Dawson.
Thank you, and welcome to Family Feud, and that's where two typical American families fight it out for family honor and a little spending money for the relatives. If I look happy tonight, I am. I've just got the oil drilling rights to Jack Lord's hair. Say hello to the Stewart family. Bob, it's nice to see you. Welcome to Family Feud. What do you do for a living?
I'm a warranty manager for Douglas Aircraft Company.
Well, of course you are. Now, who's this pretty lady here?
That's my wife, Dee.
Dee, you look gorgeous. How long have you been married?
Almost 28 years.
My goodness.
I was only 2.
I can get you the dating game. Is this pretty good? This is your daughter?
This is my daughter, Lisa.
Lisa, you look gorgeous, and you do have a pretty smile.
Thank you.
Is this your sister?
That's my sister, Paula.
Paula. Of course I can see Paula's sister. Unless you're an amnesia victim, you know who you are, don't you?
That's right.
Who is this rascal? Your husband?
This is my husband, Gregory.
I figured it. How are you, Greg?
Fine, and you?
Nice to see you. I hope the Spear family is united as one because we have a family here looking to take over the neighborhood, and they are the Madvigs. Let's do it. Hey, how you doing, Jack? Nice to see you. What do you do for a living, Al?
Auto sales.
Auto sales? Yeah. I was hit by a convertible the other day. White roll tires, air conditioning, fully everything was sweet. And your name is?
Carolyn.
And you are the?
I'm his wife.
Oh, dear. I always get there too late.
Oh.
Who is Ida?
This is my sister-in-law.
Really? You're very pretty. Nice to see you.
Thank you.
You look like a green bumblebee. Is this your husband?
This is my husband, Carol.
Nice to see you, Carol.
Richard's pleasure.
And who is Alan?
This is my nephew.
Your nephew? Mm-hmm. Nice to see you. They bring you along on all these shows?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, brilliant conversation. Trifle limited, but brilliant. Both families, we wish you lots of luck. And now, heads of families, I want you to get ready now for the face-off position. Let's go. Now, you know that all the questions that we ask on Family Feud were answered by 100 people when we conducted a nationwide telephone survey. Their answers to this very first question are up on the board. You can see there are 5 of them. Here's the question. The thing to do is try to get the most popular answer. Name something that little girls say they want to be when they grow up. Bob.
Actress.
Actors?
Actress.
Actress. Don't get testy. Man's become King Kong here. An actress. Let's take a look. Those 8 people, we transfer and put them into points. Points are important because the first family to get 200 points going to get a chance to play our fast money game for $5,000, okay? There are 2 answers that are more popular than actress, so name something the little girls say they want to be when they grow up.
Nurses.
Nurses? Are they there? Nurses. The number 1 choice. You did it. 50 people out of the 100. That goes up there into the point value, and now this is important. You had the most popular answer. You make the decision. Are you going to play the board, or are you going to force the Spears to play it? There are 3 remaining answers. What are you going to do?
Play it.
Going to play it?
We're going to play it. We're going to.
All right, let's go back to our families. And let's start with Pretty Carolyn. Name something that little girls say they want to be when they grow up.
Mothers.
Mothers. Thank heaven for little mothers. Are they there? 28 people said they wanted to be mothers. 14 said they didn't want to get involved. $86 there. Ida?
A ballerina.
A ballerina. Yeah, I know. Little girls like to do that. A ballerina. Oh, that means that when we did a survey, that at least 2 people they did not give that answer, so it's not included. That's the first strike. 3 strikes, you lose control of the board. Carol, name something the little girls say they want to be when they grow up.
How about a singer?
Singer? Let's see a singer. My goodness me. Well, luckily you have Alan. I have a terrible feeling you were made by Mattel. You haven't said anything. This is serious, though. Let's give him a break. 2 strikes on you. You don't need a 3rd strike. Now, I'm sure you date a lot of pretty girls, so name something the little girls say they want to be when they grow up.
A famous ice skater.
Excuse me. I believe you. A famous ice skater. That's your 3rd strike, and that means that you've lost control of the board. There are 86 points in the bank. You have not lost, however. We don't know how it goes, but we do know. Spears, you have it right now. There are 2 answers. Give me one. If it's on the board, I'll capture the bank.
Teacher or president? No, not president.
Teacher. I'll say
Need an answer.
a teacher.
A teacher. Say president down here. Teacher is the answer. If teacher is on the board, they capture the bank, the Spear family. If it is not on the board, the Madvigs capture the bank. Do little girls want to be teachers? Now we'll take a look, and if president comes up, I'll be very surprised. Let's see what little girls want to be. What a nice thought. Okay, come on up here. Face-off position now. And you did pretty good. And the girls will, well, they know because they're a little girl. Nothing for this side, Alan. Important that you get on the board. 91 points for the Spear family. 200 gives you the chance for the fast money. We asked our poll, we got 8 answers to this question. Name something it takes 2 people to do.
Dance.
Dance. Let's see dance. 15 people said dance. Put the 15 up into our bank. There are 2 more popular answers up there. You choose one.
Well, I won't say rumba, but I would say marriage.
Get married?
Yes.
Getting married. Let's take a look. Number 2 position. Those 22 folks off into the boat, and now you've got the decision. You had the more popular answer. Are you going to play? There are 6 remaining answers. Going to play the board? Or are you going to force Alan's family to play it?
I want to pass.
You want to pass?
I want to pass.
Let's join our families here. And now, taking a look, $37, 37 points in the bank. Ready, darlings? Name something it takes two people to do.
Tango.
It takes two to tango. 11 people in our survey said that, so that means there's 5.5 people tangoing somewhere, and you're doing well. That's for the deep thinkers. Ida, name something it takes two people to do.
I have to say the obvious because I don't have another answer.
What is it?
Make love.
Thought you'd never ask. Where's make love? Is it there? 31 people said it. Oh, this passing could be a bad mistake. We'll take a look. 79 points there, Carol. Name something it takes two people to do.
Play cards, I don't know.
Play cards? 5-card rummy? Playing cards. Nope, no card players when we made our survey. That's the first strike, but it makes a change from Alan getting it. Alan? Name something it takes two people to do.
Go on a date.
Go out on a date. Two's company and three's a crowd. Go out on a date. Not there. Now, that's serious. It is 2 strikes, 1 more strike, and you lose control of the board. 4 remaining answers. Name something it takes 2 people to do, Alan.
Tennis?
Play tennis? 6 people said tennis. 85 points there, Carolyn. 2 strikes against you. You don't need the third one. Name something it takes 2 people to do.
Play ball.
Play ball?
Yeah, you know.
I think you're going to be living with Alan very soon. Play ball. That's your 3rd strike. That means that you've built up that bank there, 85 points. You haven't lost, you haven't won, but it does mean, Spears, there are 3 answers. Give me one.
You want to say kiss.
You want to say kiss?
Yes.
Kiss is on the board. The Spears will capture the bank. If it is not on the board, the Madvigs will. And it would be a big win here right away. Let's take a look and show me kiss. The ladies? Yeah. Oh, well, very good. All right, let's take a look and see the other things that 2 people. Oh, this is serious. 182 to 0. In fact, it's so serious, I think I better have a commercial and talk to these people. We'll be back in a minute. Well, welcome back to Family Feud. Alan, your family does not have anything at all in your scoreboard. The dreaded Spear family have 182. That's 200 is the magic game. Alan, Bob, come on up here for the face-off position now. Now, this is do or die. You've got to get on the board. We made a survey because 200, you know, that's what it's all about. You get 200. 18 points he needs. You've got to come in here. Asked our people, 100 of them. They gave us 8 answers to this question. Name any president of the United States, living or dead. Nixon. He said Nixon. Nixon, let me take a look. That's his lucky number, 13. Put it up into the bank there, please. There is still a more popular, the number 1 answer. Bob, name a president of the United States, living or dead.
Say Kennedy.
JFK? JFK. 30 points in the bank, please. And by getting the most popular answer, you now control the board. Are you going to play? There are 6 remaining answers. Going to play the board, or are you going to make Alan's family play the board?
We're going to play.
You're going to play it?
We're going to play.
Let's rejoin our families. If you do it now, game can be yours. Name any president of the United States, living or dead. There are 6 answers. I need one from you, Dee.
Ford.
Gerald Ford?
Right.
President Gerald Ford. And we put 53 points in there. Lisa.
Father of our country, George Washington.
George Washington, are you there? Well, people like Tim and Paula, I need a president, living or dead.
Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln. There are 77 points here. This could be a right. Greg?
Eisenhower.
Good old Ike.
Sure.
General Ike, President Eisenhower. Fantastic. But again, a wise thing that you're doing here. Right now, I need a president of the United States, living or dead. There are 2 answers. Bob.
Roosevelt.
Which one?
The last one.
Just tell me a name.
Theodore Roosevelt.
Theodore?
Or
Teddy
no.
Roosevelt? Is that what you...
No, I'm not.
Tell me who you want.
The other Roosevelt. Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
FDR, let's take a look. It's not there. That means in the survey, at least 2 people. They didn't give that, and so therefore it's not included. Little D, that's the first strike. You do not need 3 strikes. Name a president of the United States, living or dead. There are 2 answers.
Johnson, and it's a
Just give me one.
What is
Well, you
his
said
name?
Johnson.
I know.
President
Johnson.
LBJ, let's
Yes.
take a look. President Johnson? One answer left. I need a president of the United States, living or dead.
John Quincy Adams.
John Quincy. Don't laugh. He had a lot of weight at one time. Adams is not there. That's the 2nd strike. Now, my love, we come to you. There's only 1 answer remaining. There are 2 strikes against you. 3 strikes, you lose control of the board. If you win this, you've got the whole ball of wax. You've shut them out, you'll go for the big money. Name a president of the United States, living or dead.
I have 2, and I can't decide which one.
Just say one.
Thomas Jefferson.
If Thomas Jefferson is right there on that board, you will have shut them out and won the game. If he's not there, it's the 3rd strike, and the Mad Bigs have a chance. Jefferson, are you there? 3rd strike, he's not there. We've gotten 83 points in the bank. Now listen to me carefully, Alan. Need an answer.
Teddy Roosevelt or Truman?
Oh, Truman. Which is it?
What do you want?
Teddy Roosevelt.
Truman.
Truman.
Oh, well, go on, if you can.
Truman. Truman?
Right.
Okay. If Truman is on the board, you will capture the bank. If Harry Truman is not on the board, the Spears capture the bank and go for the fast money. Harry Truman, are you there? Fantastic. You're on the board. Come on, heads and families, let's get ready for the face-off. You did it. You came out of nowhere. 95 to 182. Questions. There were 4 answers to this question. Name someone who's been married many times.
Elizabeth Taylor.
Elizabeth Taylor, are you there? The #1 lady. This is a comeback. He got there. He's in the #1 spot. Put the 46 points up, please. You were almost shut out. You've made no way that he can play. You've got the most popular thing. Are you going to play it? Or are you going to force the Spears to play it?
Do you want to play it?
Let's try.
Okay.
Let's try it?
Yeah.
Let's try it and join our families. Off we go. 4 remaining answers. Listen carefully. Name someone who's been married many times.
Zsa Zsa.
Zsa Zsa Gabor?
Yes.
Zsa Zsa Gabor, are you there? I think 2 of those marriages were annulled. Ida? Someone who's been married many times.
I don't know, but the only one I can think of is Ava Gabor.
Ava Gabor, let's take a look. Ava?
I don't know.
81 points there. Very good, very good. You can just do it now. Shut them right out. Name someone who's been married many times, Carol.
Well, she hasn't been married many times, but I'm going to try Cher.
Cher?
Because she's been married recently.
We'll take a look. Cher? That's the first strike. Here's a man who knows a lot about girls. I think ice skating. Ready? Listen. Name someone who's been married many times. You have one strike against you.
Can't think of it.
Any actress, name.
Very good. That's 2 strikes. One more strike, you're going to lose control. You've almost got it done. Let's go now. The game's going to be theirs if they answer it. You can do it right here and stay in the game. I need the name of someone who's been married many times.
Mickey Rooney?
Mickey Rooney? If Mickey Rooney is on the board, you will capture that bank. If he is not on the board, the Spears not only capture the bank, they win the game. Let's take a look. Mickey Rooney! This is some horse race. Come on up here. Get ready for the face-off right now. This is for all the marbles. We know we're going to have a winner. Okay, here we go. 5 answers. Here's the question. Name a good luck charm.
Rabbit's foot.
A rabbit's foot. Show me a rabbit's foot. 28 people say it. If you name the most popular, you got it. Name a good luck charm.
I'll say a 4-leaf clover.
A 4-leaf clover, if we got one. Make your decision now. Are you going to play it? Or are you going to force them?
Let's play it. We're going to play.
You're going to play?
They're lucky.
Are you going to play?
Yes,
Let's do it. Join our families and go. 3 remaining answers. All right, you're going for 200 points and win the game. Name a good luck charm.
Oh, a charm bracelet.
A charm bracelet. Let's see a charm bracelet. First strike. Didn't make our survey. Lisa, name a good luck charm.
A leprechaun.
A leprechaun. Let's take a look. 2 strikes in a row. One more strike, you lose control of the board. Paula, a good luck charm.
A horseshoe.
A horseshoe?
Yes.
See, there's a horseshoe. $87 for it. Greg, 2 answers remaining. Name a good luck charm.
This isn't quite a charm, but it's kind of good luck to throw salt over the shoulder.
To throw salt over your shoulder? Let's take a look. It is not there. That means you're not in, you're not out. We don't know which, but what we do know, Madvigs, you have a chance now. 2 remaining answers. Give me one.
What Barney Stone? No, what another one? You got any more? Do you have any other one? Any anything? Barney Stone.
I need an answer right now.
Just the Blarney Stone.
The Blarney Stone. If the Blarney Stone is on that board, you'll capture the bank and you'll be playing fast money for $5,000. If the Blarney Stone is not there, the Spears will play for the fast money. Is the Blarney Stone there? You were very lucky. Let's see what they are. A penny. And a St. Christopher medal. Listen, we do not send you away empty-handed. We're going to convert the 186 points into dollars. All go out, have a nice dinner. You're delightful people. And we thank you. We're going to play fast money, and I need 2 people to represent your family. Who's going to play?
Dee and I will play.
You're going to play. Who will play first? First is easier.
Oh, thank you. I'll play.
You'll play. Dee, you go up to the soundproof booth. Bob, you come with me. You stay right there. We're coming back to play fast money. Welcome back to Family Feud. We're going to play fast money. Dee, your wife is in a soundproof booth. Bob's ready here to play. This is how we play. I'm going to ask you 5 Family Feud questions. Put you under the pressure of time. I want all 5 answers within 15 seconds and try to think of the most popular answers that you can. Every point that you score, we will pay you $5 for. If between you can get 200 points, we'll give you $5,000 for the school. Okay? Step up to that microphone. We wish you nothing but luck. 15 seconds on the clock, please. The time will start when I finish reading the first question. Name a musical instrument.
Harp.
A spice.
Nutmeg.
Something green.
Lawn.
A kind of soup.
Tomato soup.
A foreign car.
Jaguar.
Okay, it's 5 and you did it comfortably. We said name a musical instrument. You said a harp? No. Let's see how many people in the survey said harp. No. We said name a spice. You said nutmeg. Our survey said 12 people like nutmeg. Name something green. You said lawn. Our survey said 55. You said name a kind of soup. You said tomato. Our survey said 38 people. 105. We said a foreign car. You said Jaguar. Our survey said 611. You got 111 votes. Vote that for, please. You did one good job. Rejoin your family, please. And bring out little D. He did a good job for you.
Oh,
got
great.
111. You need 89 points, all right?
Okay.
89 gets you to 200. You win $5,000. Second position is harder because of this. I'll ask you the same questions. You cannot duplicate Bob's answers. If you do, you'll hear this sound. I'll say try again. You give me a different answer, D, okay?
Okay.
Now, it's a little harder. We give you extra time. Put 20 seconds on the clock, please. Please remind our viewers at home the answers that Bob gave. We all got our fingers crossed for you.
Okay.
Time will start when I finish reading the first question. Name a musical instrument.
Piano.
A spice.
Cinnamon.
Something green.
Grass.
Try again.
Trees.
A kind of soup.
Vegetable.
A foreign car.
Porsche.
That's 5 and you did it. Now let's so. We've 111, you're 89 away, and here we go. Name a musical instrument. You said piano. Our survey said 20. 69 away. Guitar happened to be the #1 choice. A spice. You said cinnamon. Our survey said that was the #1 choice that you made. You're 43 away, and here we go. Name something green. You said trees. Our survey said 10. 33 points away from $5,000. Name a kind of soup. You said vegetable. Our survey said tomato happened to be the most important, but right now the most important thing is 6 points and you're $5,000 richer. Name a foreign car. You said
Porsche.
Porsche. Our survey said
This is Card Sharks, pilot number 2, VTR 31778, take 1. high. Deuce is low. Call it right. And win the dough on Card Shark. And here's the host of Card Shark, Jim Carrey.
Hi, thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hi, thank you. Welcome to Card Sharks, a game of decisions where you can win a fortune on the turn of a single card. Now let's get to the cards. Hello there, Janice, and nice to see you. Ladies, if you will, start loading in the cards. And we'll play the upper cards, the red cards, by the champion. The lower cards, the blue cards, will be played by the challenger. And as the ladies finish loading up, we'll meet today's Card Sharks. Hello there, Judith. Nice to see you again. This is Judith Garwood, our returning champion. Won over $4,000 yesterday.
Yeah.
Judith, tell us a little more about yourself.
Well, I'm single. I'm a stockbroker with a New York Stock Exchange firm, and I beat the sun up in the morning.
Yeah?
I do.
How come?
Well, because I have to be at work very early. I make that market opening.
That's right, with
yes,
the time difference.
That's right.
How's the market doing?
Well, it's had a little bit of a rally.
Never mind.
Okay, after the show, I'll tell you.
Oh, I see. You're going to sell stuff. We're meeting our challenger for the first time. This is Mr. Johnny Smith. Hello, Johnny. Welcome.
Hello again.
Good to have you here.
Thank you.
Want to tell us a little about yourself, sir?
Well, I'm an unmarried father of 4, 1 boy, 1 girl, 2 St. Bernards.
2 St. Bernards? Oh, yeah. See?
Big ones, yeah. And I work as an X-ray technician at Martin Luther King Hospital.
Good. Well, nice to have you here with us. Good luck in the match to both of you. Let's take a look at the cards. We play our game with 2 decks of 52 playing cards. The cards on top, the red cards, will be played by Judith, our champion, and the lower cards, the blue cards, will be played by the challenger, Johnny. The object of the game is to work your way across the board, predicting whether each of these cards is higher or lower than the one that precedes it. Now, before you can call high-low on the cards, you have to first win a high-low toss-up question. All of our toss-up questions are based on a poll of 100 people, so you'll have a chance to test your ability to judge human nature. And the first question, which goes to you, Judith, we polled 100 married women. We asked those 100 married women in a California studio audience, if you discovered your husband had been unfaithful, would you divorce him or forgive him? How many said they would divorce him?
I don't think many would get a divorce over that. I'd say 27.
You say 27?
Yeah.
Yeah. We didn't add the third category, how many would kill him. So, Johnny, do you think the actual number is higher or lower than 27?
They discovered so much. I'm going to think it's lower.
You say it's lower?
Yes.
All right, let's find out. If it is lower, Johnny, you get first crack at the cards. If it is not lower, then Judith goes to the board first. The actual number of married women who said they would divorce their husband if he had been unfaithful is 23. It is lower. That's a surprise. Johnny, you get first crack at the cards. We'll take a look at your base card. You won that high-low toss-up, so you have the right to change this card if you'd like. And you have an 8.
Oh.
You want to play that or you want to change it?
No, lousy card. Let's change it, please.
All right, here's your next card off the top of your deck, and you must play this one. Let's see if it's a better one. It is a 4. That's a better card. Johnny, is this next card higher or lower than that 4?
Higher than the 4, please.
Say higher than the 4, and the audience agrees with you. Higher than a 4. It is a king. Very much higher. Yes. Johnny, at this point, you can freeze and protect your position, or you can continue calling high-low all the way across the board. But if you make one missed call on any of these cards, you lose all of the cards back to your original base card, and Judith would get a crack at her cards. What's it going to be? You're going to freeze or continue?
No, we'll play on and lower than the king.
You say lower than the king, and remember, if it's another king, you lose. It must be lower. It is a 4. Wow. Hey. Bouncing back and forth with a 4. Freeze or continue to play?
No, we'll play off. In fact, I'll settle for another king. Higher than the 4, please.
Higher than a 4, and it is a 2. And you lose all 3 of these cards back to your base card. And Judith, you got to look at your base card. You cannot change it. It is a 7. You must play it.
Oh,
call this card.
Higher.
Say higher than a 7. It is a 10. That's higher. Judith, same options apply. You can freeze or you can continue.
No, I'll try one more lower.
Lower than a 10, and it is an 8. Just a little bit lower. You going to continue now, or are you going to freeze it?
Oh, I'm going going to freeze now, Jim.
You'll freeze it. So we'll move the freeze bar over. The 8 becomes your new base card. We can't take that away from you. You need just 2 cards to win. Janice, if you will, fill in the spaces here, and we'll get to the next high-low toss-up question. Before we do that, I must tell you that the first player to get to the end of the board wins the game and $100, and we play the best 2 out of 3. The winner of the match gets a crack at the money cards and possibly as much as $28,000, over $28,000. Johnny, we go to you with this question. We asked 100 senior citizens in Southern California, have you ever tried marijuana? How many said yes? Senior citizens.
Yeah, about 60 of them tried it. Yeah, about 60.
You say 60. Little acting job there. All right. Judith, he says that 60 senior citizens have tried marijuana. You think it's higher or lower?
Oh, no, not even Southern California is that stoned. I'll go lower.
You'll say lower. The actual number of senior citizens who said they've tried marijuana is 16. Much lower. Yeah. All right. Judith, now you can change that 8 if you like. You didn't like it before?
Yes, I'll change that 8.
Then here's your next base card, and it is a king. Good card to play with. Call this card.
I'll call it lower.
You say lower than a king. It is an 6. That's an interesting card. You can try to turn this last one over and win the game, or you can freeze it.
Jim, I'm going to freeze again.
You're going to freeze it?
I'm freezing, yes.
Moving it up, playing a little conservative, but that's all right. Johnny needs 4 cards. She needs just 1. She's got her own decision to make as we go to the next high-low toss-up. This time to you, Judith. We asked 100 college girls on the Berkeley campus, do you find yourself thinking about sex at least once a day? How many said yes?
It's got to be a lot.
See, I told you we were going to test human nature now.
Oh, yeah, I think a lot of them do. I'll say 83.
83?
Yes.
Judith, I'm not going to ask you why you said 83. I'm going to go over to Johnny. She says that 83 find themselves thinking about sex at least once a day. Higher or lower?
Gee, that's so close.
That's so close.
Yeah. A little lower.
You say lower?
Just a little bit.
Okay. The actual number of college girls who said they think about sex at least once a day is 81. Just a little lower. Just what you said, John. Johnny, you can play this 4 now, or you can change it.
We'll play the 4 again. Higher, please.
Higher than a 4. We have another 4. Oh! Johnny, the cards aren't working your way. It's a big break for Judith. You must play off this 6. Judith, if you can call this card correctly, you have the first game in the match. What's your call?
I'll call it higher.
You say higher than a 6. For the win, it is a 3. It's not higher. Cards jumping around. Fill them in, Janice. We'll go to the next question. And this is the 4th and final question. It's sudden death. Someone has to win with this next play of the card, so control of that board is most important. This question decides it. Johnny, to you. We asked 100 dentists, are you nervous when you go to another dentist to have your teeth fixed? How many said yes?
I think everyone's nervous. 70.
70. Higher or lower, Judith?
Oh, no, I don't think dentists are that nervous. Lower.
You say lower.
Lower.
Having sat in a dentist chair, I hope it's higher. Let's find out. Nothing against your call. All right, here we go. The actual number of dentists who said they're nervous when they go to another dentist is 68. It's lower, just by 2. Judith, you have control, and it is sudden death, and here's how we play it. We have a very interesting situation. Judith, you can change this base card if you'd like. You don't know what that next card is going to be. If you turn this 1 card over correctly, you win the game. However, you've got control. You can force Johnny to play off this 4. He cannot change it. He would have to turn over all 4 cards correctly, or the game is yours. It's your decision. Do you want to play it yourself, or do you want to force Johnny to play it?
I don't think he can do it. I'm passing.
Putting the pressure on Johnny. Johnny, you've got to turn them all over. You've got to start with this 4. 1 mistake, and the game belongs to Judith. Call this card.
Up high. Once more, up high.
Higher than a 4. It is a 5. You're still in the game.
Up high.
Higher than a 5. It is a 7. Getting a little tough. Higher again. 1 mistake. It belongs to Judith. This has to be higher to stay in it. It is a jack. 1 more card. Can he do it? Call it. Lower. Lower than a jack. The game is yours if it's lower. If not, the game belongs to Judith. It is a 3. 4 cards in a run. You've done 2 out of 3. We'll be back with game number 2 right after this. Deal it out, Daddy. And we are back and ready to start the second game of the match. And Johnny has the first game. Great run there, Johnny. Congratulations. Let's start the second with Judith. You need this. Here's the first high-low toss-up. The cards have been dealt. We asked 100 women in a California studio audience, are you wearing falsies now? How many said yes?
Oh,
you know what falsies are. Yeah.
I do know what they are, and I don't think many women wear them anymore. I would say that, I'd say 7 said yes.
7?
7.
Just 7. Johnny, higher or lower?
Lower than that. No one.
Lower than... No one wears that. Well, listen, you see our studio audiences, one never knows. The actual number of women who said that they are wearing falsies is 2. It's much lower. Women don't wear them. Okay. Johnny, you get the first look at your base card. As always, you're entitled to change it. It is a 3. Very good card. You going to play it?
Up on the 3. Up from the 3.
Higher than a 3, we have a queen. Wow. Bouncing up high. As always, you can freeze or you can continue.
Let's go. Down from the queen.
Lower than a queen. Remember, you lose with another queen. It is a 9. Ooh. Kind of up the middle now, John. What's it going to be?
Freeze.
You're going to freeze it right there. We'll move the base card over. Freeze bar, and that's the new base card, the 9. You've kept Judith away from her cards. That's always important. We'll go to the next high-low toss-up, this time to you, Johnny. We asked 100 college girls on the campus of the University of Wisconsin, if you could be born again, would you prefer to be a man? How many said yes? That's a tricky question.
17.
17.
Have that strong desire.
Judith, what do you know about human nature? Higher or lower than 17?
Okay, I'm not speaking for myself, but I would guess that more... I'm going to say higher.
You say higher?
I'll say higher.
That's an interesting answer from a lady.
Yeah.
Let's find out. The actual number of college girls who said they would prefer to be born again as a man is just 6. And it is not higher, it's lower. And I must say, it's kind of nice that more people are happy to be themselves. That's great. Johnny, do you want to play this 9 or change it?
Change the 9, definitely.
Here's the next one. You've got to play this one. It is a 6. Johnny, make the call on this card.
It's a little bit higher. Not much, it's a little bit higher.
Intuition's a little bit higher. Higher than a 6, it is a 4. Ooh, it is a knock higher. Judith gets her first look at her base card. She must play it. It is a 10. Call this card, Judith.
Call it lower.
Lower than a 10, we have a jack. It is not lower. Janice, if you'll fill in the spaces, we'll go to the next high-low toss-up question. Wow, the intuition's failing you there. Judith. We asked 100 married men in a California studio audience, have you yelled at your wife today? How many said yes?
Yelled at your wife today?
Yelled at your wife today.
Oh, no. I'm going to say 12 said yes.
You say 12. Johnny, higher or lower? Higher or lower?
Higher.
You say higher.
Higher.
The actual number of married men who said they yelled at their wife today is 49. It is higher. Johnny, we're back over here looking at that 6. Do you want to play it or change it?
We'll play the 6.
And call this one.
Higher than the 6.
Higher than a 6. It is a 2. And again, you've busted on that. And again, Judith can play that 10 to call this card.
Lower than the 10.
Lower than a 10. It is a jack and busted again. And again, we get down to sudden death. Someone has to win on the next turn of the cards. You know, control is important. Question to you, John. We asked 100 girls on the campus of the University of Wisconsin, have you ever asked a man for a date? How many said yes?
Oh, yes. They're liberated now. 48.
48? 48. Judith, higher or lower?
In this age of the women's movement, I'm saying higher.
You say higher than 48. The actual number of girls who said they have asked a man for a date is 68, much higher. Judith, you've been looking at that 10 for a while. Do you still want to, or do you want to change it?
This is sudden death.
I beg your pardon, Judith.
Yeah.
Let me quickly reiterate. You, of course, would have to call all of these cards correctly in sudden death. However, you could force Johnny to play these 2 cards. What's it going to be? You going to play it or force him?
Oh, Johnny, I shouldn't do this, but I'm going to have you. You're going to have to do it again.
Again, you're putting the pressure on John.
Yeah.
Johnny, you did it before. You've got a 6. You must call both of these correct. What's your call here?
Lightning striking twice.
Higher than a 6. One mistake in the game belongs to Judith.
Big one.
It is a 7. Just higher. One more card. Call it, John. Higher. If it's higher, you are the champion. It is an 8. You've done it twice in a row, Johnny. 4-1. Congratulations. Judith, thank you so much. Boy, he was just lucky against you. You've got $4,200 in the past and some nice party gifts. Thank you for joining us. You're a fine champion.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judith. Johnny, come on down here with me, if you will. And again, our congratulations. Let's get ready for the money cards. That'll be coming up right after this. John, again, congratulations on the win. You all set?
I'm all set.
You're ready.
Let's get to it.
All right, let's get to it. Let's open up the board. Take a look at the money cards. Johnny, come on up here. He wants to get to it, and this is how we do it. The $200 you won in the game is yours to keep. We're going to give you new money. This time you're going to bet that money. We'll start you on the bottom line with $200. Bet that as you will across that bottom line on those 3 cards. Now we'll add another $200 up at the next level, and you can bet that as you will. Minimum bets are $50 until you get to that top card, and then you must bet at least half your money with that big bet. Now it can really add up. Of course, we've dealt out all new cards there. Let's get you started. $200. Okay. You always have a choice of the 2 base cards. Here's your first one. Let's see if we can get a very low one or a very high one, John. It is a 7. You want to play that or change it?
No, let's get something better than that.
You want to change it? All right.
Better
Good luck
that.
with this one because you have to play this one. And it is a king. Yeah,
right.
okay. Good card. John, $200 and a king. What's your bet on higher or lower?
2 big ones lower.
Lower, the whole thing.
The whole thing.
$200. And remember, if it's another king, you lose. It has to be lower than a king. $200. It is a 5. You have $400 and a 5.
400. Higher.
Oh, you're a gambler.
Oh,
$400 higher than a 5. It is a queen. That's higher.
Okay.
Johnny, get a little more rarefied now. You've got $800 and a queen.
Green stuff. All of it lower. Let's get the green.
$800 lower, John. I'm with you. Fingers crossed. Lower than a queen. It's a 10. Yeah. $1,600. We're going to move the 10 up to the next level. We add another $200. John, you've got $1,800 and a 10. What's your bet?
Jim, we came to gamble. We're going to bet the whole thing. Lower.
The whole thing. That's $1,800.
No. That's $3,600 when we win this.
Oh, when we...
Come on.
All right.
Get to it.
Lower than a 10. For the $3,600 come on card. It's a 3. Yeah. That's a good card. All right, my gambling friend. You've got $3,600. What?
7,200 all the way up.
Whole thing again.
Come on. Let's go.
Come on, cards.
Bigger.
Higher than a 3. It's an ace! Yeah!
Okay.
$7,200, John, and an 8. Now remember, there are other aces in that deck, Johnny. What's your bet?
All of it.
All of it.
Hey, what did
you ever bet that much money on the turn of 1 card?
The most I've ever bet was $3,000.
You are a gambler. $7,200. Down. Lower than an ace. Come on, card. It's a queen. Okay. John, $14,400. We move the queen up to the big bet. You could possibly go for the limit. Now listen carefully. John, you must bet at least half. You have to bet more money than you've ever bet in your life. You have to bet at least $7,200. You can bet more. You have $14,400 and a queen. What's your decision on that big bet?
Watch to put with it. We're going to bet it all that it's lower.
The whole thing. Everything. Trying to clear the board. Top dollar, nothing, or $28,800. Lower. It's a tie! Yeah! Oh, yeah! My man, way to go! $28,800. You are a gambler. We'll be right back. Don't go away. Okay. John, what can I tell you? That's the limit. That is just great. You've got another $200 for the game. That means today, right here, $29,000. You're going to meet a new challenger the next time we play Card Sharks. Join us, won't you? For now, bye-bye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Card Sharks. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.
Show for tonight, and we'll be back next time for Game Show Fever Chat. Next week, The Feud with Dawson Feud. Good night, all.